2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello. Ready or not, here comes Mama. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Ready or not, here I come. Ollie Ollie Oxen free. Come on in. Let's get on in here. Let's get on in here. We got the chit chat. Let's get on in here. All right, I see one person in here. Let's get in here. All right, so I'm going to drop the link in the chat. All right, let's get on in here. Ollie Ollie Oxen free. All right. Hey, mother. How are you doing? How's it going today? I just wanted to chit chat about some things. Right, so it's not working on my laptop, you guys. I can't maneuver like I need to. So let me exit that. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. I just want to talk about some stuff I just found out about Tamar Braxton and a revamp of the Golden Girls. Did you know about any of this? Let me go ahead and drop that in the chat. Again. Put that up there, paste. All right, come on in. Let's chit chat. All right, let's get in here. Get in here. Come on. Let's get on in here. All right. So I read maybe about an hour ago that Tamar Braxton's boyfriend files for domestic violence restraining order. Has anyone else heard about this? So I read maybe about an hour ago that Tamar Braxton, and it says Tamar Braxton's boyfriend is running to court asking for protection against her in what he described as a domestic violence situation, TMZ has learned. Now, all of this information is coming from TMZ, guys. The singer's boyfriend, David Atfaso, filed for a restraining order today in LA, seeking to prevent DV, and he's asking a judge to grant him one against Tamar. For now, it's unclear what he's alleging she might have done. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it doesn't look like the court has approved his request just yet. We're reaching out to Tamar's team, says TMZ, to get more info. So far, we have not heard back. Now, I'm just waiting for that update because Tamar has already been in the headlines. As we know, Tamar has allegedly tried to commit suicide and was hospitalized. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing, boo? Hey, Rachel. I dropped the link in so everybody can come in and chit chat. If you feel like it, just come right on in. Now, I'm not sure if you guys heard or not, but Tamar Braxton's boyfriend is filing for a domestic violence restraining order against the singer, says TMZ. And this just came in maybe an hour ago or so, across my news feed, and it's just something I wanted to talk about. Oh, hey, let's see what's going on here. Hey, Rachel Lewinsky,
Hey, Coco. Good
what's going
afternoon.
on?
Girl, getting ready to go
So
talk to this HR woman, girl.
you
So
haven't
what
went and talked
happened
to
with
HR yet?
no, I'm about to go in soon.
Okay,
Girl, y'all getting with people.
but
Man.
yes, I just read
What
from
happened with
TMZ
Tamar?
about an hour ago. Uh, Newsfeed came in that her boyfriend David is filing for a domestic violence restraining order against the singer. I'm not
Oh.
sure if you heard about that yet.
Mm-mm.
Yes, that is sad,
He's
honey.
filing
I
domestic
really see that
charges
part.
against her.
He's trying to file for a domestic violence restraining order against her, um, coming from a previous
Poor
911
thing.
call. Guessing.
Uh.
Yes, honey. So let me read this real quick. Um, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so it says Tamar Braxton's boyfriend is running to court asking for protection against her in what he describes as a domestic violence situation, TMZ has learned. Now, from what I'm getting from the article,
Mm.
TMZ has reached out to Tamar's team, but has not been contacted. So they have not heard back from Tamar's team yet to find out exactly what's going on. But from what they're
Mm.
saying, it doesn't look like that the court has approved his request just yet. Now that is a shame. So this story is
Yeah.
developing as we go. I just wanted to talk about that. I'm not sure if anybody heard about that or not. So I just wanted to reach out and talk about that. It is a shame, baby. It's a shame. She
Mm.
just had, if I'm not mistaken, a 50th birthday for David, and they went to some type of tropical island, if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken. Hey, D Star, what's the tea, baby?
Okay.
We just getting into the gossip, honey.
Hey.
I just saw some stuff about Tamar
Hey, D
Braxton.
Star.
I was very shocked about.
Mm.
Well,
That
D
kind of
Star,
news leaves you like confused.
from what I see reported from TMZ, um, Tamar Braxton's boyfriend is filing a protection order against her for domestic for a domestic situation. Basically, that's what's going on, honey.
Mm,
So I'm
that's very
just
unfortunate.
waiting for the rest of this report to unfold so I can come back and let you guys know exactly what happened.
Okay.
Because baby, she got her new show coming out.
Dang. You know how long recent this was released?
This was it happened. He filed for the order on Tuesday. So he filed for the order on Tuesday last week, but has not yet heard back
Hello?
from the court. So
Hello?
can you still hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, sugar. Can you hear me, honey? Rachel,
Hello?
are you still there, love? Rachel,
Hello?
go out and come back in, Rach.
Can anybody hear me?
No, boo. Go out and come back in. I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
Oh, you can hear both of us? It must be my
So
mic.
you can hear me?
I can't hear Coco.
Okay, Michelle say I can hear both of you, but I don't think Rachel can hear me. Okay, so she left. She might be back. Now the link is in the chat. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You can come on in and let's just chit chat about some of this stuff. Now, from some information I've gathered, I see that Tamar has actually been granted her release from We TV that she's been asking for as well. So they had granted her release from We TV. So I'm not sure how this spinoff is going to look. All right, so Rachel is back. Let's add Rachel. Rachel is back in.
Okay, my bad. I don't know what happened.
Oh, you're good now, honey.
Okay.
But I did want to talk about a few more other things. Um, I did also see that the Golden Girls are being recasted. Has anyone seen that?
What?
Yes, the Golden Girls, reportedly from CNN News, Golden Girls recast with all black cast, including Tracy Ellis Ross and Regina King.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
isn't that? I can't wait for that to come out. So CNN says the Golden Girls is getting an all black cast for a one night charitable performance.
Oh, a one
So
night.
for a one night charitable performance, it will be Alfre Woodard, Tracy Ellis Ross, Sanaya Lathan, and Regina King will star in the
My God.
reimagining of the hit 1980s comedy series Tuesday for a Zoom Where It Happened virtual watch party. So in order to watch this, you guys,
Oh, that's what's up.
you would have to go and look up Zoom Where It Happened virtual watch party. So an effort. Oh, hold on, someone just came in. Who is this? Official D Stars in the house. What's going on, baby?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Trade
Oh,
swing
pretty.
my way. Y'all look good to me.
Listen to Rachel. Here she go. Here she go with the
Hey, D
shortest swing my
Star.
way.
Stupid.
Come on, Trey.
Wow.
Yes.
All right. So Are y'all guys going to be looking out for this Golden Girls revamp with an all black cast?
Yeah.
I don't think I am. I feel like once the will is made, don't disturb it.
But you know,
Every
a
move,
will. I'm sorry, D Star. I hate to cut you off, but a will can be revamped at any time.
but this is with a new cast. Some
So
TV
you,
shows and movies are legendary and you shouldn't touch.
Mm.
well,
And this is a classic show.
I agree. I definitely agree on that. Baby, I love me some Golden Girls, honey.
Hmm.
But CNN says in an effort to further engage our community and drive change, all you need to do is enjoy this evening, is signing up to receive messages
Oh.
about how you can make a change during this election. Okay,
Mm.
so the sign up page for the event reads, this event is in participation with Zoom and the first episode in spotlighting and supporting Color of Change, the nation's largest online racial justice organization. So Color of Change will be sponsoring this, and they will be removing the blackface episode. I didn't even know they did a blackface episode,
I didn't either.
but it seems that they did a blackface episode, and they will be removing it from the episodes that they will be doing to confront racism in the media.
Mm.
Mm.
Now everybody knows that the Golden
Don't
Girls
you
ran
think?
on NBC from 1985 to what, about 1982, and it
Hmm.
starred uh, Beatrice Arthur, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty. And as a group of senior citizens, roommates, they were living in Miami. And the sitcom is, like we
Hmm.
said, loved and it's gained even more popularity and its syndication. So let's see here what it also states that it also says that Ross shared a video on her verified Instagram account, which appears to show her in cast in White's role as Rose Nyland. So Tracy Ellis Ross will be playing Rose Nyland. King is Arthur's role of Dorothy Zbornak. Sanaya Lathan is Rue McClanahan's character, which is Blanche Devereaux.
Mm.
And Alfred Woodard will be playing Sophia.
Mm.
So this will be airing tomorrow, you guys. Make sure you go and look for that Zoom What is Happening, um, so you can catch
So
that.
this is airing tomorrow.
This is airing the special Golden Girls episode. Happens at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesday. It will be directed by Gina Prince, Blythe Wood, and hosted by actress and the Shy creator, Lena Witt. So I think this is going to be really good,
Okay.
you guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna tune in to see,
oh my gosh, I'm
just
so
to see how
sorry.
how it is from
My
a
kids.
diverse.
Hi, boo.
Hey
What's
What's
going on,
hap-
Eugene.
baby?
What's happening, everyone? Today is Tuesday, Coco.
Hey, Eugene.
Hey,
Today
love.
is
Hey, love.
Yeah, today's
Yeah,
Tuesday.
Tuesday, so it's coming on today, you guys.
yes.
My God, that's what I was gonna ask.
Oh my gracious. So I
I
should
am
have read this
so here for
yesterday.
this. Like,
I am definitely here for it because it has a couple of actresses in it that I love and I grew to love watching them. Oh, Michelle's in the house as well. Hey, Michelle.
Hey Michelle.
What's
Come on,
happening?
Lady Chloe, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear us, Michelle?
Can we hear her?
I can't hear Michelle, you guys.
Hey, go.
Go,
What's
go.
going on, Bridget
He's so
girl?
funny.
Bridget.
Oh, girl, I was in here talking about Tamar Braxton's allegation that the boyfriend is actually trying to get a domestic violence restraining order against her, girl. Have you heard about that? I know you stay on it.
No. What's
Yeah,
T? What's T, Coco?
Chad. Oh, I'm telling you. They
Tamar,
stated that,
Tamar over there whooping some ass.
child, I'm not sure, but they said it's been going on for a while now. TMZ stated that the family did say that Tamar has changed since she met David, and she is aligning herself along with David to match up, I guess, to his energy. Hey, go.
Hey, go.
Hey, hey, y'all. I'm at work, so I can't stay on long. I'll get back on after 5. But real quick, is that my daddy on there? Cause
It
Yep,
he
is.
that's
came to
him.
It is.
Yep.
Jacksonville. He didn't call
Y-
me.
yes,
I
read him
didn't.
fulfill. Read him
No, I
fulfill.
didn't come up. I didn't come up. I'm coming up probably like I'm a week behind, and there is no way in the world that I was coming to Jacksonville with my hair the way that it's looking right now. I just couldn't do it.
Oh, oh,
So, you know, I
You know
just
oh.
what,
couldn't
Eugene?
What
Eugene,
you
that
were?
Cause
sounds
I
like
didn't
an
get no
excuse.
phone call. I ain't get
That
nothing to say.
sound.
Hey, we
Hold on,
can't hear
Bridget.
me.
Hold on, Bridget. Eugene, that
Ooh.
sounds like an excuse because I am a hairstylist, so we would have made sure you was right when you got here.
Oh.
So come
Mm,
again.
oh.
Right,
See, well, I wasn't even hearing that
Somebody
one,
said.
Daddy. I was just
right.
Somebody.
trying
Stay
to.
on
I
mute,
was just trying to read
Eugene.
you for filth, Daddy. I was just trying to read you. I was
Somebody said
trying
you're
to
gonna have to do
look,
better than
Daddy.
that. You was reaching,
Look,
honey. You
Daddy.
was
Look, I'm
reaching.
gonna get
You
up out this
reaching.
car.
You
Look, I was
reaching.
just trying to read you. I wasn't trying to read you. I was just trying
You was
to.
reaching.
Let me.
Somebody said you reaching. You
Yes,
stretch Armstrong, honey.
Okay, y'all. I
yes.
understand.
We
I understand. Ooh,
Ooh.
okay,
Yeah, child, he
understood.
meant that. He meant that from his fibers, honey.
yes,
Said,
God.
you should have got that hair done
Look,
once you
Coco.
got there.
Look, Coco. I was trying to read. I was trying to read.
Child, you was just coming on to be real cute, but
Yeah,
D
I was
Star
just
went and
being
took it
cute.
there.
I was just trying to be cute.
D Star went ahead and took it there since you started it.
Hey, I said
Had
what?
us looking out the bushes for Eugene and Xavier
Child.
all
Official
weekend. We
plug.
like,
Let
and
you
I
but
know.
sure
I
asked Bridget. I said,
hold
Bridget, did your
on.
dads come up?
Hold on. I told her to call our office number to get my cell phone number because I didn't want the whole world. I don't know who see what and who be viewing what, and I didn't want my cell phone number out. So I said, call the office and tell
No,
them to
my
give me.
DM. I gave y'all my number, my
It was
DM.
in the comments, crazy. I don't go with people's DMs. I don't be wanting to read my own.
Well,
You
I'm
have
gonna let you guys know now, D Star and GoGo. I'm trying to make plans to come there on the 12th.
go September.
Yeah, of September, because I'm gonna be there
Oh,
for maybe a
That's
week
that's
cute.
for
a
my
baby
Ooh,
chat.
Coco.
honey. Yeah, he's taking a week for his birthday. His birthday is on the 12th, but he's not
Yeah.
sure where he wants to
I'm
go.
feeling some type of way.
I might
So
have
Everybody's
to come. I might have to
hanging out, getting together, going to
definitely.
Benihana's, doing the fucking tango and
I
shit.
don't. I don't know
Or
about
if you're
going
on the
out to eat
south,
to places. I ain't too particular on it right now, but but
I mean, we
because it's
cook too,
another
so
strain. No,
it
it's
is
another
optional.
strain of the flu. No, it's another strain of the flu or the thing getting ready to come out. So I'm not real
Oh,
particular on eating out.
if you haven't noticed, it never left. The first one never left. So yeah, the second one is gonna be hell.
No, the second one was already released.
Child, when did this happen?
The second strand was released about 4th of July weekend.
Oh wow.
Okay, so is this the one that they're trying to make the vaccine for, that they're doing the clinical trials on now?
Got
I
trials going.
personally don't know. So please, don't. I have a connection, but my connection can only tell me so much, which is there is another strain coming out that has not hit that's supposed to be kind of volatile.
Child,
But
That's
it is
crazy.
I
third-hand
know they're doing.
information.
Well, I definitely know they're doing clinical trials here in Charlotte for the 19 strand. I'm not sure about the whatever the next one is, 20. So
But since we all on here, if they made it mandatory, would y'all go to jail or would y'all get like
the
what would the
vaccination.
Golden Girls? What would the Golden Girls? Since we talking about the Golden Girls, what the heck do you think if they had this back in 1980 something that they would have took the damn shot?
I don't think the Golden Girls would have made it. I'm hate to say it, but all of them were in that age bracket, so they, unless they stayed quarantined, and I don't see
Background.
Sophia sticking her ass
Yeah, who
still.
got their
Somebody got a
hold
radio,
on.
a
Yeah,
TV on in the background.
somebody got their computer open listening to YouTube.
Right. Somebody got it
So it's
open
echoing.
echoing.
I'm on mute.
Michelle, is that you, baby?
No, somebody got their computer open listening to YouTube. Yeah, because it's
Mute her
echoing in the
mic.
back.
Mute her and see what happens.
Yeah,
Mute her. Yeah.
that
Yep,
was
there
it.
you go.
Okay, so that is you, Michelle. You got to turn your TV down in the back, ground baby, or whatever you're looking at it on. But
You don't think they would have made it,
like I
Coco?
was saying, I don't think Sophia would have stayed still in this pandemic, and neither would that
Blanche.
poor Blanche. Yes,
So you
exactly.
think Blanche would have still been fucking doing COVID-19?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that's still out here doing the nasty.
Child, they fighting and
COVID-19.
doing everything else too. Shit.
Child,
Speaking of doing
I
the
done-
nasty, I met a
oh,
neighbor, right? What am I?
uh-oh.
Oh, a
Story
new
time.
neighbor.
Story time. Everybody be quiet. Story time.
Yes, I met a new neighbor, okay? And so I met him first in the parking deck. He was just moving in. He was moving his stuff in. And it was an older lady with him, but I didn't say, I didn't say anything. I was just hi. I said, you moving in? And I think he said, yeah. I was like, okay, well, welcome to the building, blah, blah, blah. So then he came downstairs later on that night. We was outside, me and my other neighbors. We was outside getting ready to cook for Memorial Day. And he came downstairs asking for something, and then I was getting ready to leave anyway. So we started walking, and he started walking like beside me. He goes, "Oh, so you live on the same floor?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Yeah." Da 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 da. He's like, "How long you been here?" I told him how long, and so he was like, "You want to do some shots later on?" I was like,
Some shots. Some
What?
shots of what first, daughter? Some shots of what?
Hold this child is shot.
"Some shots."
Okay, how did he
And
look?
so
First of all, how did he look? We need a description.
he's tall. He's brown skin. He has like hair like let me see who his hair is
Like
kind of
Wednesday?
But that man got a
it,
husband, Autumn.
he got
That
okay
man,
he
that man got a
it's like
that man got a
not an
wife.
afro but it's kind of
Hold
frizzy
on,
but
we
not
ain't there yet, Coco. We trying to find out how he looks so we could describe if he even worth a shot. A friendly shot ain't gonna hurt nobody outside.
When she said older man, I was out of the equation.
no he's not older. I'm older than him. He's 33.
Oh, so
Cool.
he's
He was
oh,
jocking me.
he's a baby.
He done been over here twice already.
Wait, daughter,
Wait.
wait. Back up. Wait.
Wait.
He done been on here.
We did it. Just for the drinks. We did nothing. But I did feel his little thing the other night because kind of brushed it
So it was
again.
little.
He
So it was
no,
little.
not little.
She just said it was little. She
No,
just called it. She just called it a little dingaling.
well, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I was just, I try to
Yeah.
make it like it ain't nothing,
So it was
Oh,
a
yep.
little
Tamar
graze
Braxton's
across.
husband, boyfriend just did something. Okay, anyway, we'll talk about that later. But
Yes, we
yeah,
got to get into that. I was watching that. I was watching that earlier, baby. We got to get back into that. Go ahead.
okay. So, but yeah, he's really, really cute. He works in medical sales. He sells like to different. He's like a salesman. He sells different whatever to different, like we went by this one place and he was like, that pediatric place, down the street. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's one of my clients there. I'm like, oh, okay. He said, yeah, that whole
Wait. We skipped over a few things first,
Oh,
boy.
okay.
First of all, we all the way to you and this man then went somewhere to where he got clients. I'm still back here. He asked you, did you want a shot? Shit.
Oh yeah. He said, you want to do some drinks or shots or something? I was like, yeah, sure, or whatever. And so he brought down here some little Grey Goose. I let him try my Bolts vodka, honey. I let him try my Bolts. And that was it. He only got one little shot of the Bolts. That's it. And
but you still was drinking with a stranger.
Yes,
a stranger in disguise. He was
stranger. Well, he lived right.
Wait
I
a
know where he
minute.
lived.
Wait a minute. The look of D-Star face is giving me life. Are you paying attention to his facial expressions as he gives you straight?
I don't give a damn what he talk. What he looking at, child? You
Don't
just
make me
looking
get in my
at
car.
You know how
Don't
say
make
they
me
give us
get
the
in
next
my car.
car.
Not too much. Don't make me get in my car. You're only 2 hours away. Keep it cute. Keep it cute.
Okay. So he about
So he didn't been over there twice.
Okay. So what he did was, let me tell you what he did, y'all. So he took a shower, and I think I took a shower. But anyway, I answered the door. I had on something really cute, not revealing or anything, like just some pants and a little shirt. Pants was kind of tight, little legging action.
Oh, okay. So you had on a jig.
And then he was like, yeah, I saw you when we was coming in the garage, in the garage. And
Come on,
that's not my girl. That's my aunt. He said, I wanted to let you know that's my aunt.
That's what they all say.
And
but
did you verify? Did you verify the?
I didn't verify it, but
hold on. You got to verify that now, daughter. You got to verify because that's too close to home, and I don't want to have to get in my car to shoot his girlfriend up about my daughter. So we need to verify.
Don't put that woman in her pinky toe. You better not shoot that
CoKoD
woman.
and Eugene.
I did not
CoKoD
verify.
and Eugene. I'm putting on my pants and my shirt and my clothes now, and I'm getting ready to head to the car.
You done got him all crunk already. Now.
Well,
you got
to know.
But listen, I did.
Strangers in disguise.
So the other day he had to. Well, yesterday he had to. He asked me if I would open the door or something. I forgot what it was because he couldn't get in. Something. He left his key downstairs. Whatever the case was. And then I did go to his apartment, and the lady wasn't there. But he was like, "Well, this is where I live, and look, here's my apartment. Here's blah blah. He was just showing me around. It looks like a straight bachelor pad. Yeah, he's 33. You can tell. It don't have no women's touches or nothing."
You didn't really have
that woman
I didn't
booty.
Okay, you know how you would see something of a woman's touch? Like you come in my house, you see like little flowery stuff and little.
Because you're a woman, right? Because you're a woman.
I ain't seen nothing.
You are female though, but
right.
Did you go to the bathroom?
Did he have furniture?
He had partial. Yeah, he had one. Okay, he has a 2-bedroom, but he has like a bed in one that looks old and beat up, kind of. And then the other one, I think he had I think he was using it as because he was moving in and out, so he had a mattress in there. What do you call them? The blow up mattresses. Because I don't think all his furniture had gotten there yet, so it looked like he had been sleeping on blow up.
Okay,
that's the
in the master. All his clothes in the master closet. I did see that because I was like, oh damn, you got a lot of shoes or something. I said.
How many
I was like,
bathrooms is it? How many bathrooms is it?
okay, so his isn't as big as mine, but he has 2 bedroom. He has 2 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Okay, did you go in the bathroom?
Yeah, I went. He showed me the whole house. He showed me the whole house.
So you didn't see
Did
any
you go
like
in the
female
bathroom as in to go to the bathroom?
I went into
To
both
look in the
bathrooms.
cabinets when you go to the bathroom, girl. If you interested, you got to know if the man is crazy or not. The cabinet always tell you.
You don't have to go through the cabinets.
Well,
Well,
listen.
Yes,
sometimes
you
they show
do.
you up
I
To
front.
see
seen
if
all
them
his. It was
see if
all
them
his
crazy
stuff that was.
pills is sitting down there in the cabinet.
Well, it was
Hello,
all his
somebody.
stuff that was in there. I ain't seen no woman stuff. I ain't seen nothing womanly in there.
Okay.
I ain't seen nothing womanly.
That's what I
That's
was
what
So
I
do
was.
getting
you
at.
like
That's what
him?
I was
Is he
hitting at
cute?
right there.
That's what I was looking for. So, but yeah, he let me walk around freely. Just yeah.
Well, child, we're gonna
I
have
was
to
like, oh yeah,
keep,
this is like my.
we're gonna have to keep an eye on you, Blanche, because you is very promiscuous.
Okay.
Right.
I'm blessed now. I'm blessed.
This is your
But I,
daughter. This is the preacher kid. I want you to know this is what them preacher kids do when you let them with they other part of they gay family. This what happened. They go drinking with wild men that's younger than them, and they become cougars, and they drink shots of bottled liquor and Grey Goose.
Power.
At least it's the good shit.
That's that
Well,
Now
nigga.
go.
yeah.
did he
Did the
drink the
vault
Braxton?
get him right? Did the vault vodka get him
Well, I
right?
only let him have a shot. You can't be drinking my
Oh,
Kool
okay.
Aid. You can't be
So
drinking
he
my
had a
Kool Aid.
spoonful. He had a
Yeah,
spoonful of vodka.
he had a spoonful, and then I drank the rest of his shit. We drank his
Okay.
shit.
Okay,
Okay.
see now that is
Yeah,
definitely her daddy.
we drank the whole bottle. Well, not the whole bottle, but over the
Hold on,
course of 2
daughter, the
days.
whole bottle. And you was upstairs, and you know how many bedrooms and bed.
She said it wasn't a whole
Daughter,
bottle,
the whole bottle.
but damn near the whole
Well,
bottle. Let's just say that.
damn near the whole bottle, okay? Because he didn't come with a whole bottle.
Oh, see,
His
that's the
bottle was
first
like
mistake. See,
half.
no, you can't come empty-handed, but you got to come. See, the reason I don't like people coming with a bottle already open, real shit, is I don't know what you put in it before it got
But
to me.
he drank it too. He poured my
But
shot in his.
if he had to put girl, if he had to put one of them pills in there, and he
What the
could, and some people pop pills,
I
he
lied.
gonna be normal. You the one that's gonna be hot and spicy.
Daddy, I am alive. I'm right here, sitting right here.
I
I am
know.
alive.
Okay.
I'm just
So do
telling
you?
you. Next time you tell that nigga to go to the
So
liquor
go.
station, package store, and buy a new bottle.
So go. You follow him on Instagram?
Okay, now he got an
See, here you
Instagram.
go, Eugene. Pay
I,
attention.
Here we go. Here we go. Dig
Do he
deep.
know you got 2 gay daddies and a gay boyfriend?
don't say that
You
out
gonna?
You can't say that too loud. You can't say that too loud now. Hey, Solo.
I'm
The
telling you.
look on her face was so priceless.
Yeah.
So what
But
ended
normally
up happening after he had the spoonful of the
I
ball
felt,
and y'all drink?
I felt his little dingling thing because I was like,
Now, how did this happen? Exactly.
Mm.
Like, walk us through it.
we were sitting on the
Soft or
couch
hard?
watching the game because he still
Which
ain't got.
couch? His couch or your couch?
I do
Which couch? His couch or your couch?
because he don't have cable. Yeah.
Oh, big.
So,
I see so many red flags.
He ain't got cable.
Not yet. AT&T
Okay.
Friday.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
on Friday. Okay.
But see, he a pharmaceutical sales rep, so he making money though. So okay, we got OnePlus.
Yeah, but he just didn't time it right with AT&T. So when he called, he said as soon as they said it was Friday. That's what he said. I'm just taking. But he was over here.
Was he
a little bit
when he brushed up against you? What happened exactly? How did this happen?
She dropped her pencil like they did in
I was thinking the same thing.
he brushed up against
illegally blonde. She dropped a pen in front of him and did the pop and snap, bend and snap.
You did the bend and snap.
I did not do the bend and snap.
Okay, so how did this young man happen to graze what part of your body again?
I think it was my butt. Anyway.
Okay.
The bend and snap.
But sat down right on the couch, on my couch, not his, because he remember he don't have the game. I mean, he don't have cable yet.
Mm-hmm.
And, I got up to do something. Oh, and then yesterday we cooked out. Well, I did. I cooked out. I made hamburgers and hot dogs, and so he was eating a hamburger or something. And I think I bent over or something, and I saw a little dick get hard. Got hard.
Okay, so did you bend over on purpose, or was?
No, because I was getting something for Oliver, and then I was like, oh.
You was like, what, daughter?
I clutched my pearls. I said, oh.
Let me clutch my pearls and gather myself.
Oh,
pretty much.
Oh my. Well. Look at what do we have here, soldier?
Okay, so you was very much so asking him, is that a gun in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
Yes, exactly. And he was like, so then when he was getting ready to leave or whatever, and he was like, well, can I get it? He said, well, now I gotta go. I was like, oh, okay, bye. He said, because now I have to jack my dick. I said, yep, jack on.
No, he didn't.
I said, we ain't there yet.
He balled.
Okay, so he was baiting you to get his willy whacker sucked.
He wanted some that wop.
Oh, he wanted some wop.
He wanted that wop.
Child.
Well, he could have. Let me shut up.
Is you rubbing yourself thinking about this? Are you rubbing yourself like you talked to us about this?
Now that's why I call her Blanche. Because Blanche was flirting with that man. Blanche invited that man over to her place, sat that man down in her living area, gave that man a spoonful of bulk vodka, and then damn near finished off his bottle.
Right.
Oh, so it was 2 nights he came over. He came over
2 nights. Girl, you done told on yourself.
Well, it's only 7 nights in a week, daughter.
Child, your slip is showing, Blanche.
I'm gonna get out work. Ain't work no more.
When I say she waited until exactly 5 o'clock, so she it is 4:59. She is like
look,
I
you see
can't
me, hold on.
Oh, it's time to clock out.
Oh, hold on. It's time to clock out. Hold on. Let me make that save. Okay, hold on.
Ooh, so what did you think of this story, D-Star? Since you the boyfriend, you the trade boyfriend.
Oh,
right.
How do you feel about
I hope Norman don't hear this. I hope Norman don't hear this.
Norman.
Like I did after that day when we was at when I was in Orlando that weekend. Oh my God. Did y'all not see the comments of Norman over there threatening me and shit? Talking about Bridget, don't make me cut you, and Bridget, don't. I was like,
okay. So my thing is, D-Star did something to Norman. What did you do to Norman, D-Star?
Oh, what did you do to Norman?
That's what I want to know.
Y'all got to come over to my channel for that. Y'all got to come.
If y'all remember, Norman told us he was Italian and black mixed with something else, and that's what made me go like.
I just imagine
5'9.5".
Hey Norman, I have something.
You gave him 9.5. Whoa, 9.5.
He's 5'9.5".
Hey, Bam. What's going on, boo?
Hey, Bambi.
Bambi in here?
Oh,
Oh, that's another one.
yeah.
Oh
Bamba,
Lord.
Bamba, damn.
Oh
Yes,
Lord. Hey,
God.
Bambi. Oh my God, today I'm finna get off. Y'all ain't finna
Child,
have me get cut.
don't
We
you
know
can run.
what you.
Uh-huh.
We know where you finna run to. We
You ain't,
Oh, ooh.
you
Yes,
know what?
honey.
Not get run from that man 2 days ago.
we know why
Well,
she
let me
running
tell you,
home
he is.
today.
Let me
Uh-huh.
She
tell you.
clocked out on time.
Oh,
She said, "Baby, I done got all." She running home, mind you.
I'm
Normally she
at
be on
home.
here with us.
I'm at home. Oh, look
Normally
over
she
there.
be on here with
He's
us,
on.
and she be like, "Okay, I gotta
I
go."
think. Look.
Now she
I
talk
think he
about
lives over there somewhere. Over
I'm
there.
telling you already.
Mm.
That girl, she got something set up with that man. She wait for that man to get off, and that man gonna come and have another spoonful of that bulk vodka.
just a spoonful.
Just a spoonful,
Mm.
because that's all it took for it to get hard last time. So that's all
Can't
she
have my
needed.
bulk
Yeah.
now. He can have some of this old.
Try to give that man
Uh,
another spoonful of bulk
he can have some
and
of this old
put that
honey, but
little suction to the
my
side,
neighbor,
baby,
me
and use
and
him.
my neighbor that bulk. Me and my neighbors did this. We put a little dent in it.
Mm.
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 That ain't no dent. You had to jab. You even
And
that you was actually doing
don't tell
spoonful.
Jasmine. This other one might get drunk. Don't tell him.
You so funny.
Don't y'all.
Jab.
Y'all keep that. Wait.
Child, I'm waiting on mine,
Look.
honey.
By the time she know what's missing, I'll be to order another one. It'll be here already.
Somebody to still be there.
Huh? Yeah. It's still be here.
You know, she could be like me. I do go back when I miss a show. I do go back, watch, like, comment, and come up with my little critiques if she like me. So
Oh,
she probably gonna see this and be like, just
what?
so you know, I
I
seen you.
heard you. I heard you. But y'all,
Somebody,
he
what did
is
y'all?
nice looking. He is really nice. I know he says his name is Ty, but somebody called him and said, "Mr. Tyrell." I was like, "Oh." She's like, "Yes, we have your order."
Before you know what his
Also,
whole
You didn't get
Tyrell.
his
schedule feels
name?
like,
You didn't get his
before
name?
She
I'm
got
gonna
the
need
whole
the
gun.
whole
This is
name.
Go Gadget Bridget, aka where in the
This
world
is
is
gonna be my
Go San Diego? Where in the
Where
world is Go
in the
San
world
Diego?
is Go San Diego, Carmen San Diego?
But to answer your question, D Star, yes, she knows his name. She doesn't know
Yes.
his last name, but she
I
knows
don't know
that
Mm.
it's
that.
Ty and possibly Tyrell.
How do you know she don't know his last name?
Do
Cause
you
she
know his
don't.
Guess
last
what?
name?
Well, all I gotta do is go downstairs and say, "Hey, what's the new guy's name? You know, the new black guy." All I gotta ask one of the little girls downstairs. I can go do that
Ooh,
now. But hey,
Okay,
she
let
got
ooh,
So did y'all exchange
what's his
numbers?
name, guy?
Did y'all exchange numbers?
Yes, we did.
Mm, okay.
did you Google
ooh.
his number yet?
No, I can do
I
that. Hold
need
on,
I
let me
need
Girl.
see.
you to I need you to get an Instagram or Facebook.
You can go ahead and come over here, D Star, and be a part of my thruple if you would like. Come on over. You know, Go's got something going on already, B. She got too
All
much
right.
going on.
Wait a minute. What I didn't walk into Jeez, I've been gone a week and we talking about throuple. Where is my solo at? Lord, this don't go. Where is my solo?
Yes, yes, Eugene, yes. D Star is about to be the official
Thruple?
D Star thruple. Yeah.
Lord, the
Bambi, you at
official
work?
thruple.
Bambi, you working?
Oh my God. So y'all, this
Mhm.
is shade, but it's like shade, but it is so I can't help it. And I can't find them to tell them myself. So I hope somebody go tell them. And it's just a little light shade. So I was watching Canada Drag Race yesterday. And
You will
in
not. You will not. If you got anything negative
no,
to say, keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it because I'm in love with Drag Race.
it is not
Period.
negative. It's
Oh
funny.
Lord.
It's a comparison. It's one of the drag queens I really like, which is the one that like is real kind of poised and from Montreal. Not the one that they sent home, the other one.
Rita Baga.
Was it Rika Baga?
Yeah, it's
I
Rita
think
Baga. She's from Montreal. She's the one that spoke French along with the other young lady, Tyra.
no, the white one.
Yeah, Tyra is Rita Baga. So there were two of them
I
from
think
Montreal.
I think if Mr. 6'8" ever did drag, that would be the resemblance of who 6'8" would give me in drag. I told you
Oh,
it's very light shade, but it was like when I saw him in one of the things, I was like, that reminds me of 6'8". And they said I was being shady, but I was like, no, that's because he's so tall.
He is tall. He is
So that
tall.
was the biggest comparison. And I was like,
But I
facial
think,
features,
go ahead.
the facial features, the elongated face. No, it wasn't like a neck. I love Drag Race. Never nothing negative. It was just like, I think that's what 6'8" would look like in drag, but much younger.
Child, from what I saw, Mr. 6'8" had looked like Janae Aoki.
Wait a
Janae,
minute.
what's her name?
He did drag before
Aiko,
that.
yeah, Janae
Yeah,
Aiko.
that's who. No, he did the face app. When he did that face app,
Yeah,
that's
that
what he
face out.
gave me.
I
He
didn't
gave
like
me
my
Janae
picture.
Aoki.
I didn't like my picture when I did it. I looked, baby, I should never be a woman ever in life.
And I should never be a man because I look like a damn. It look like
Some things God just was like, no, you are meant to be a boy, Gina.
I would definitely get Mister together.
But you see mine, child, I look like Mariah Carey.
Hair and
Y'all,
makeup.
yours is cute. Zay's is cute. A few of y'all's is cute, but me,
Hey, Bree. I didn't see you in the comments, baby.
who's that? Breezy Bree. What up,
Breezy
Breezy
Bree.
Bree?
Hey, Breezy Bree.
But yeah, drag isn't
Hey,
meant for everybody.
Bambi.
but I want to do it. That's the bad part, Coco. It's like now that I seen Drag Race, like now I want to see if I ever could do it and feel like one of them superheroes.
Go. Why did you go out? Come back.
You, I'm gonna just have to stay a preacher.
I
My
hate
Go
daughter
said she
you.
don't
said.
want to see
My
her
daughter
father
said,
in
"Hell
drag.
no."
She don't want to see her father in drag. So.
Shit.
Oh
No
my
bad.
god. Oh my
Well, you
god.
know,
So,
everybody
oh,
everybody tries it. Oh, at least once in their life, I think. If you're
Mm-mm.
in the LGBTQ, they try it
I
at
need
least
y'all to go
once.
watch
If
my
it's like
other
just
daddy at
Halloween or
Xavier
whatever.
Soul. He'll be on tonight on Jasmine Channel.
What happened?
My other daddy gonna be on Jasmine Channel.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Xavier
Yeah,
Soul
Xavier
tonight at
Soul.
9 on
yeah.
Jasmine
Mm-hmm.
Divine YouTube channel. Make sure you tune in, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
wait
I
a
will be
minute. So,
putting my bells on.
with your
I just want
bells
to tell
on.
And
y'all that.
Yes.
Eugene, don't be
Yeah.
harassing your husband while he doing his interview. Okay, we
Do
need to
not
get
harass him
all
while
100%
he's
of
doing
him.
his interview
Okay. So
because it's
let me
going to
help
So
throw
you.
leave him
everybody off.
alone.
Hold on. Let me help y'all out. When it comes to Xavier Soul, nobody runs Xavier Soul but Xavier Soul. Now, when it comes to Silent
Yeah.
Exactly.
X, when it comes to Silent X, I have a little bit of leeway, but I don't run that. The
You
only thing I really run is
Silent
Hardaway.
X asking some questions. Silent X be getting to it, baby. So that's what we're saying. You are Silent X as well.
right?
So
Because Eugene be
we
poking in the background.
Eugene be peeking, but that damn Silent X be going at it, baby. And I be like, hold on.
It is my job to bring up and ask questions that everybody wants to know. It's media.
Uh-huh.
Everybody thinking the
Uh-huh.
same damn thing that I type anyway. Like with this damn stupid ass. Wait a minute, back up. So you said everybody, didn't try drag at least once, right? So y'all know I'm a church boy, like been in church all my life, right? So one of the preacher's funerals, when he died, the new preacher that took his position
Mm.
got up and in the middle of speaking and said, The Lord could deliver anybody if he could deliver him from being out there on the horse stroll dressing in drag like a woman. Baby,
Oh my!
baby, and it was one of them old-fashioned missionary Baptist churches.
Child,
Ooh.
what did the young lady say?
No, so
What
like
did the
when
church mother say?
that was his wife.
Child,
The church mother was the man who died, his wife at the time. So, Baptist churches do shit different, weird and different sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the preacher who died, his wife was still the first lady, even though they had a new preacher who got up and said it. But baby, you talk about some fighting in the middle of a church.
That's crazy.
It was
But see, my old, but
his daughters got
but
up
this
in the
how I knew
middle.
things. This how I knew things was crazy when I moved from Detroit here and got up under one of my Baptist preachers. The preachers and deacons all had guns.
Ah,
I said,
well, you said Detroit.
no, here in Orlando.
Oh well, child, everything goes down in
That's the
Orlando.
stuff I would normally see in Detroit, but I saw that here in Florida, and that was a little different for me.
Do you go to a regular church or do you go to an affirming church?
I now go to a non-denominational church.
No, non-denominational and affirming are totally different. They're different but the same. Non-denominational churches still kind of frown upon same gender loving, whereas affirming non-denominational are typically gay leaders, etc. But yeah, when Coco, you
Child,
made me think about that.
I think
When
churches in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Churches in the heart. You don't actually have to go to a physical structure to find God or know God. So I don't
that's
even
true.
get with
True.
all that.
But
that's
the story, yeah, I brought up the church because the story, when you say everybody dressed up in drag once, some people
Well,
got
I
to be
think
careful of when they come out.
I won't say everyone because I'm guessing Solo never wanted to try drag before, and neither has official D Star, our official trade.
Mm-hmm.
But I think based
But
on
I've seen some trades in drag.
Solo,
So
I think Solo would be. First of all, I could never imagine it, but I think Solo probably would actually be a cute girl. Like I think he really honestly would be because of the way he's shaped. I'm not being shady. Like
y'all get your ass out this goddamn thing.
Solo on here, he ain't on here, but like Solo shape, I could see Solo like with a nice little.
I don't want to see none of y'all be barely men stuck in drag.
Solo ain't big and burly.
well, honey, I'm big and burly. I just make my shape. You have to
Girl,
try to
you
make
my
your.
sister. I'm talking these other punks.
Oh, you talking about the trade? Talking about all these pounds.
Yeah.
I just thought
Well, you
about
know,
something. I want to be.
trade.
I just thought about something. I wonder if he's gonna try to grip my booty again, like try to grab my booty.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Hold on
Again.
Look here, look here, girl.
Okay, go ahead, carry on.
Look here.
Yeah.
Look
Right.
here.
Listen to your daddy.
You might want to find you somewhere inside iron. You giving me a little bit too much and not enough.
Okay.
Girl, you better go get you a do-right spear about yourself.
Okay, finish talking about the church. I'm sorry, y'all.
And once you get that spirit, you make sure you hold on to that spirit and don't let it go.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to do. Let it go.
Yeah,
Give it up and let it go.
That's what she's trying to do.
Give it up and let it go.
You can't give it
Well,
up.
that's because you were playing with that spirit called Balt. That Balt spirit.
Give it up, turn it loose.
That spirit ain't she. So
that vodka make you do strange things.
Boy, I
Especially if
ain't
it's
How
lying.
raw.
you know
That
about the
vodka
vodka?
around that bitch.
How
Does
you know about the
not.
vodka,
Lord,
D
have
Stop?
Because
Yeah,
that's
Lord,
what
D-Star,
I
you ain't even
normally
got it
drink,
yet.
and it does not.
Well, I've tasted it already.
Mhm.
who
Mm-hmm.
let you taste that? Who let you
Actually,
taste it?
I'm getting. She said it
I
tastes like
tasted
moonshine.
it.
Oh,
D Stop, who let you taste
Eugene,
it?
Eugene,
Huh?
Eugene,
What?
Eugene. That's not
Yeah.
Eugene. Eugene.
Yes. Can you see my hair?
Child, let's not get into that because we already know.
See, I've been missing. I've been working, so I'm all late on like
So,
2 weeks
so
worth of shit.
you gotta be super late. I was about to say, honey.
I have been busy for like the last 2 weeks working on some business shit. So I have like to go and like and go back and subscribe. That's why I ain't been in the chats and shit because I've been literally that busy.
Child.
Blogs and magazines and all this shit. I got to get stuff ready for.
Well, the review that I got from GoGo of the ball is it. She said it sort of kind of tastes like a moonshine.
Mm.
So I'm just waiting for my bottle to come because I had to order
And
one.
it do go down smooth though. It goes
Also
down smooth.
remember,
See, there he
yeah,
go
yeah, it
again.
does. But also
See,
remember,
Coco,
I also said,
Coco.
uh, yeah, I also told y'all I drank mine straight, and y'all gonna have to put a little ice in that thing,
Yeah, you
like
did say
Manny
you had
do.
to put
And
some
some
ice
juice.
in
I mean that Manny
Ice
do.
and juice.
it. I don't need
Ice
no juice
and juice. You
because
need
I
you
don't.
do need a little chaser.
Oh no, I ain't want that.
All right, Coco. So you've
I
been
want my
warned. That's all I
Valderrama.
got to say. You
Well,
No,
okay?
Coco,
All right.
listen
like
to
I
You
me.
said,
feel a little brave.
Listen to me.
that
Mm,
is my drink
Listen
of
to
preference.
me. Listen,
mm.
baby. You need some ice, honey. Ice, baby,
That's all you
Nah,
What
need
we
is
nah,
not
ice.
gonna
nah,
do.
nah, nah.
and
What
some
we
Just
not
juice.
gonna
put it
do.
on the rock. I don't want no juice. Now, ice is already going to dilute it already, which I don't like my alcohol on ice, but I would use
Well,
ice.
mine is in the freezer.
That's a good play. I like mine chill like that, but I like room temperature.
Mine is in the
Okay.
freezer. And I took a little shot. I take a little shot, right out the freezer. And Lord have mercy, Jesus, take me home, precious
And
Lord.
that's all you
It
need,
sounds
right?
like it's
That's why
taking
I'm
you to
saying
the
that.
train house.
It's totally different. All alcohol hits different when it's chill.
Yeah.
So
You
that's
said
why I
all
don't
alcohol
put,
tastes
I
different
don't,
when it's chilled.
yeah, all alcohol hits different when it's chill. I done had just
Yeah.
about everything you can name. Whiskey, brandy, vodka, gin, wild turkey, you name it, I done probably drank it.
Yes, wild
So,
turkey.
oh, chow, that's a whiskey. Yes.
Mm. And
Yeah.
make Marcus. What is it, Marcus?
Mark.
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark. Maker's
Mm-hmm.
Mark.
Make his mark. Oh, baby.
When your list this big, they get tongue tied a lot.
Yeah, think so.
I know, so I gotta live with these shit. You ain't hear me try to say Mark. Shit, I can't say it now.
Child, you might need to lay off those Rice Krispie treats.
You know what, Coco? You will be proud of me. I have not ate an edible in. Let's see. Last time I snuck some ice cream. Uh, damn. Yesterday I had some of the coconut ice cream. Shit.
Well,
So I ain't.
mentioning edibles, make sure you guys check out Urban Hippie Edibles on IG. They are the bomb.
Which I thought I was gonna get some this weekend. Sheesh.
Well, girl, you
Sheesh.
see, that's why you should have called that 800 number so you could have got straight to your daddy. Because I wasn't gonna come with none like that. Because I'm going to my auntie who is holier than forever house. Now you know what? Now that I think about it, I should have packed. I damn sure got to pack them with me so I can make it through. Cause you know
You
I'm
don't
going. You know
stop.
she gonna pray for me when I walk in. There ain't nothing wrong
Where
with
she
Mm-hmm.
that.
live at? Where she live at?
Solo in the house.
She live in Jacksonville?
She, yeah, she lives in Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She lives over there by. Where can I tell you without telling you? She lives
Yeah.
off of Dunn Avenue over there by what's that damn? It's a grocery store almost at the end.
Yeah, but
Um,
that's on the west side. I know exactly what she's saying. That's good. I know. We good.
yeah.
You gotta chill about
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, I'm trying to like. It's a way I can tell you like exactly where only you would know without
Yeah.
actually. Yeah. But up in there, over in that area I'll tell you where they just started building the new subdivisions in that area.
Well,
Oh,
Eugene, we actually both would know because my ex-wife is from Jacksonville.
You wouldn't know where they just hold on. You wouldn't know where they just started building the new houses there because they just started
You don't
building
know
them.
what I know because you don't know where I've been, Eugene. I do know
Oh.
Jacksonville. Trust me. I still have people in Jacksonville.
What you know
My
about
twin
them?
brother, my twin brother lived in Jacksonville.
Hold on, wait a
hello.
minute. It's another one of you.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
you
He
a
a
super
Where
nigga.
twin.
I be at? I'm so
I
late
don't know
on
what you been
Wait
missing.
everything.
a minute, Eugene, you didn't know he was a
I
twin?
tell you,
I
I'm
knew he
glad
had a
that
brother. I just never knew he had a twin.
Identical
Yes, he
twin.
is a twin
yes,
child.
you do. Yes, you
So
do.
is one
Because I
straight, one
remember we
gay?
was
Yeah.
Silent X was in the chat. Silent X said so much shit during that interview that I can't even remember half of it. But that's I definitely know you remember because you said, "Oh no, it's two of you in the chat." I
I
remember
did
that
say
very
that.
thing.
I did. I
Mm-hmm.
do remember saying that.
Hey,
No, I thought that
CoKoD,
was
to
Bill I
everybody.
was talking to.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Solo.
Solo's in the
That
building.
sounds like Solo.
That's him.
How's
Okay,
Solo,
let's
have
get
everybody
I,
started.
doing
Solo.
today?
What's going
Solo,
on,
have I told
Solo?
you that I loved you today? If I haven't, I love you, Solo Culture.
You too, baby.
That's my baby.
The way he says it just turns me on.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Right, Bridget. Oh Lord, right, Bridget.
Oh Lord.
I'm with you
I
right
know
there.
you ain't talking doing it, and you on your way looking peeping out the window around the pool.
Ah! I'm just
Right.
look, Daddy. I was just looking outside, just seeing about the weather,
Mm-hmm.
just looking at the weather.
See what kind of storm was gonna come in tonight.
Boy, oh boy, ooh, like a little thunderstorm.
I like to see thunderstorms when I go to
It's like a
sleep.
little thunderstorm.
I hope it's a thunderstorm.
Your daddy said it's a 50% chance of what?
It's a
Ooh,
50%
If he know
chance
what
of
he
what?
do, if he know what
a
he
pretty
doing.
picture.
Ty, is it in the highs or is it in the lows?
Ooh, ooh,
Oh
child, it's
shit!
in the highs, honey. I'm
Ty,
telling
it's
you,
in
that
the
Oh,
boy,
highs.
ooh, that boy is cute.
LBB.
No, he's kind of sexy too. Ooh, mm-hmm. But I
Yes.
look,
he
but
can
look,
Watch
say
your
I be acting,
downpour,
I be
Heather.
like, I be acting uninterested though. Like I don't text him and then I wait for him to text me. He be like, excuse me. I'm like, yes.
You're supposed to play coy. That's how you're
But
supposed to do. You're supposed to play
what if he happened
uninterested.
to see your YouTube channel and knew exactly who you was, and like one day y'all had a conversation, he was like, I know you was talking about me with your gay friend. What would you do?
Nothing. Tell him to shut up. What are we gonna do?
No, you've been talking about that man. Bye.
Child, Gogo tried to get her whole setup going on. That's what it is.
Okay. Oh,
So she can
exotic
put down
setup.
so she can put down her Freaky Friday.
Oh, freaky. Oh, I can't watch them, daughter. You my daughter. I be
well,
wanting to
Listen,
watch, but you know what I do?
well,
I
Eugene,
just
she
go
changed.
and I just
listen.
press like and keep going.
No, but listen. Check this
She might.
out.
Hmm.
He met our neighbors. Like two or three, four of them is gay. They all gay. He met them already, so he kind of know, that I hang with the gay folk. How?
And Eugene,
I'm talking
Your
about the fact that we gay. I'm
Eugene,
talking about the fact that you talking about his bird. Yes.
Oh, I don't
she
care what
she your daughter modified her Friday, so it's no longer a Freaky Friday anymore.
Or what
Oh,
is it? Because all I do is because I knew what it was. All I do is I go and I press like and say I love you or something like that.
Okay,
Because I was
Bridget,
I'm in
afraid.
my
I was
car.
afraid.
Bridget,
What you was? Yeah, can you hear me?
Bridget.
so
So
you
yeah,
said Friday?
Yes, can you hear me?
what did you change your Friday? What did you change your Friday to?
It's gonna be called Friday Night Live with Go Gadget.
Friday
That's
Night
cute. I
Live
like
with
it.
Go Gadget. Make sure y'all tune in to my sister channel now.
Yeah, so that's what I changed it to because I realized that I was just sexualizing myself. I was just sexualizing sex. I like the sex speed. I
There's
like I want to
nothing
sex,
wrong
sex,
with
sex, sex,
that.
sex. I want
If
sex, sex, sex.
if that's your personality, there's nothing
This
wrong with
way, well, this way we can talk about sex, but it don't necessarily have to be like
about sex.
derived.
I
Yeah,
got
it can. We could talk about it later on after I
you
talk
can
about whatever
disclose,
I
you
is
know,
gonna talk about.
right.
Yeah.
So we talk yeah. So we're moving on from sucking, fucking, licking, and sticking.
Oh,
So
Oh
now
my
I
God.
don't
it's
say we moving on now. I ain't say we was
sucking,
moving.
Mm.
pushing, and
Nah.
licking, sticking.
Look, I ain't say we were
Damn.
moving now.
Oh
I
my
said we
God,
were
what have we turned into?
expanding.
That damn near sound like P Valley.
Child, that's
Oh,
what it was. That's
down
what it
in the
was.
valley where the girls get naked.
You want to know what
Yeah,
I
girl.
really want to know? I want to know how many preachers that be all holy. I want to know on Sundays how many of them actually sing that theme song.
Mm-mm.
Cause it's so catchy.
I don't know.
It's I
It
got
is
cousins in
catchy.
one of my family groups
Well, I
that
can
be like, "Am I the only one that sing the P Valley theme song throughout the
I
week?"
can tell you I can tell you right now that I follow Nico, who is Uncle Cliff on the show, and he
Mm.
did an
Me
announcement
too.
if you're trying to get your music on the soundtrack for P Valley, they're doing acceptances.
Come
But
on.
you have to go to the P Valley
Oh,
page to do it. I was shocked. I was like, okay, that's like getting kids
wow.
music out
It's
there.
it's crazy because I follow P Valley and the P Valley Writers Room on Twitter. I don't be on like I'm a Twitter head. Like I'm not an Instagram head. I'm a Twitter head. And the writers room be lit and the comments be lit. And then I just got into this new show called The Fifth Ward. I think it's called The Fifth Ward. It's kind of interesting.
I've heard
But
of it.
but
I've heard of it.
oh, Power. Did y'all watch it Sunday?
I'm
Yes, I
I'm not
did.
a power watcher,
Okay.
so please
Yes.
do not condemn
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Power book.
I don't
Hold
watch
on,
that.
Oh
So
my
that would be
God,
Coco.
it's so
I can
good.
see binge watch.
Coco.
Oh,
Coco. You got the
yes.
whole first 7 seasons to catch up on of Power itself, and now we into something all new. So you got to catch up, girl.
I'm gonna have
Exactly.
to. Everybody was saying power, power, power. I just started watching The Shy, so oh,
Oh,
I got a
Coco.
lot to watch.
Oh God. Coco, where you been, girl?
I'm gonna have to look
Good
at it. I'm
Lord.
sorry, it just
Oh,
it doesn't
poor
really
Coco. Anyway,
catch my
Power Book
interest.
is good. What you think?
What?
Is that the new one? What's the one with
Can
Mary
y'all
J.
hear
Blige?
me?
That's the new
Power
one.
Book. That's
Oh
the new one.
Oh,
shoot.
okay,
Yes, it's good.
that's the one. Okay, now I will be tuning in to watch that.
Okay, Mary J on
But
there.
And
Oh,
it's
I
not
love me some
actually,
Mary.
but
actually,
you
it's
gonna
not
have
a
to
new.
go.
Would you say solo?
Actually, it's not a new show. It's just a new season. They just renamed it. That's all.
Hmm.
What, the
Oh,
Fifth
what was the
Ward?
old season name? Because I need to watch it.
It's just you can go to if you pull up go. Actually, it is. I take that back. I take that back. It is.
Power Book
It's
is
a whole
good.
nother shit. Yeah, it really is, Bridget. It's really good.
I
I'm gonna have to
love
check that out.
I love Method Man and I love Mary J. Blige, child.
See,
Yeah.
I
I'm
saw like a
living.
preview for it when I was watching something, a movie or something. And I was like, "Ooh, that looks like it's gonna be good." So it's been out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm living for Mary J. Blige's role.
Okay,
The first episode came on Sunday.
Yeah.
Hmm.
okay, okay. So
Well,
I didn't miss much.
you know
Okay.
what really got me solo? Because when I saw Mary J, if you look at the end, like at the end, they show a picture of like years ago, and I was like, "Well, damn, she been here all along." So it made me wonder, like, was she an attorney? What her role was back in the day?
She was uh they just basically like cropped her into that picture, but her man was a character in like the first couple of seasons of Power.
Oh, okay.
He
Wait,
was
her
like one
man
of
is what?
her man, Mary J's
Uh,
man was like
uh,
he either sold dope for Ghost or he was one of Ghost and Tommy's rivals.
I didn't I
Oh,
never, but I
Mm.
never heard of him before. I don't I see now now I gotta go back and look because I had never seen him before.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he's like from like the first or the second season, and I want to say Ghost some kind of way worked a twist and got that boy locked up.
shut up.
See, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to look at it.
Oh yeah, I gotta look into that. I gotta do some research.
yeah.
Now I gotta go back solo because when she popped up, that picture made me kind of like, okay, she been in the mix, but what did she do? So
And
now I'm feeling,
they making you think that she's always been in the mix, which she probably has in the background, but her man was the one that was up front. Because when they showed
mm,
that picture of him being led out of court and she was off to the side, mean mugging, I remember
mm,
him from like season one or two, I think.
okay,
Yeah.
Y'all
But
know I'm
she,
gonna research this. I got a little work to do. I gotta research all this.
but yeah, I think that that's the dude, if I'm not mistaken. He was either their rival or he sold dope for him. And I
mm,
think he was their rival. Yeah.
wow. So you know, P Valley had me wanting to be a stripper, right?
Mm.
In real life.
Child, I've
My
You
always
God,
might
wanted
today.
to be one. I
you
think
might need
secretly I've always been a stripper.
you might want to stop watching all these shows because you want to be a drag queen. Now you want to be a stripper.
Right.
You
No,
Well,
want
no,
how
to
good is
no,
it?
no, no, no,
That's a
no,
good
no, no.
combination. Solo, a drag queen stripper, honey. Yes, that's never been
Hold
done
on.
that I know
See,
of.
here go the difference, Solo. I want to try drag one time to say I did it and did it right. Just once. I've been wanting to be a stripper before I even became a preacher. I wanted to be a stripper. I used to tell my mama preacher I wanted to be a stripper.
Oh, the stripping preacher. Mm.
A
right,
That's a
strip.
twist.
sweetheart.
Well, yeah, why not?
I'm so serious.
Why
Like
not?
the way that they
Be
perform on that pole
in the
is
church already,
ever.
having babies and stuff, out of wedlock and all kind of foolishness. Child, what is going on? Child, mentioning preachers. Did anybody hear about Creflo Dollar?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
I heard that
that
floating
part.
around. I didn't look
Yeah,
into
okay,
that.
okay. What happened?
Let us
Okay,
know.
wait.
Yes.
What
I'm,
happened? What happened? Yeah, what happened?
uh-uh,
Tell me. You,
uh-uh.
what
Oh, oh,
You know I'm finna go
what
do the
happened? Come on.
research.
What happened?
Coco, can we get allegedly so we don't get no strike from
Right.
Creflo $8 ministries?
allegedly
All
he
these.
came out.
Huh?
Huh?
What? Huh?
Okay,
Wait,
so the backstory. Okay, so the backstory to
start
this
over.
story because I did watch Tasha K. Tasha K is a blogger like everybody else. People send her blogs. She was
Okay,
basically.
girl, fuck Tasha K. I want to know about Creflo Dollar. Did you
I'm
just hear
telling you.
Coco? Did you just say, Coco, that he allegedly came out?
The story.
Like we're
This
not
is
gonna
how
skip
you
past
get
that,
to
right?
the story, Coco.
Go ahead.
Somebody sent Tasha K
Oh.
a information pretty much saying that Creflo was taking dick for 4 hours. The dude that
Mm.
allegedly he was trying to get cover up with, Tasha K never verified, so it was never a story. And then the dude that it was alleged to came out on the YouTube and pretty much
Mm.
sent Tasha K a cease and desist on using like Creflo Dollar's name, all this bullshit. And basically, Tasha K was like, I wasn't going anywhere with the story, and it was never a story until now because I never said the name of the dude that you was fucking with. I never said his name. So now Tasha K pretty much said that she is anointed. It goes God, Jesus, blogger, because she not letting up on preachers. And the dude that Creflo pretty much has had sex with pretty much made it known.
No. Oh no, I'm Gertie. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So
Go
the
ahead.
preacher, whoever Creflo slept with, made it kind of more obvious that they was fucking around, and Tasha K made it a story, so it was no way to backpedal and pussy pop because, like, if you go to the end of Tasha K and watch like the very end, the last like 20 minutes is designated to Creflo, how the story came about, what the story was. But
So
I didn't hear he
what's
came. I didn't hear he
so
came out
what?
though.
Oh,
Okay, so
so
Celebrity
he's.
Pie .com
Mm-hmm.
says, is Pastor Creflo Dollar gay? Out of nowhere, a question has been raised on the internet regarding the sexuality of Creflo Dollar. People are saying that he is gay. Well, there are no justified facts to prove that he is gay, neither has he ever said anything about it. But there is enough information about him being straight. He is happily married with his wife and has 5 children together with his wife. Creflo is a well-known American televangelist. He is almost recognized for being the founder of World Changers Church International. This church is non-denominational and is based on the College Park, Georgia, Atlanta. So that is what
Mm-hmm.
celebpie.com say about it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on
Ooh.
1 second.
Uh,
Ooh.
let's see what
All right.
Reddit has to say.
Mm.
Tasha K on YouTube. Tasha K on YouTube. Creflo
Yeah,
Dollar.
Reddit. Oh,
When I heard the
Reddit.
story,
Ooh. Mm. We
Tasha
finna get down to the dirty, dirty.
Tasha K on YouTube. Creflo Dollar.
when I heard about it, I was like, okay, is this somebody just trying to make up some story to put his name out in the media because he hasn't been talked about since the last time he said something about gay people.
Hold on. I'm pulling it up for you as we speak. Okay. Hopefully, Tasha.
Are
Shit.
we ever
Tasha
gonna get
K.
past the motherfucker being worried about who a motherfucker sleeping with?
That's my thing. That is my thing. Like, why does it matter?
Right.
Why does it
Because
matter?
of church, because of church and religion.
Mm.
Church and religion.
D Star, if you let me tell it, baby, they trying to pack them pews.
Right.
They figure,
That's why I say
oh,
it
let's
sounds
just
like
let's leak
it,
a rumor. Let's leak a
it
rumor and
smells like a PR stunt. It
get
just
some of
really
this
does.
gay money up in there.
Right. Because
That's why
already you do know when you go to Creflo Dollar Church, you got to bring your W-2.
Oh,
Oh,
that
good
was
evening.
him. That's right. I remember
Mm-hmm.
that.
You got to bring your W-2s.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
because you got to make a certain amount to be a member.
A member of the church?
And then you
Yes,
My
gotta
God,
get, and
today.
then you have to make your tithes direct deposit. I mean,
Well,
exactly.
direct
and
withdrawal.
hold
Mm-hmm.
on now. Hold on. You got to make it. So you got to put your membership on auto pay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get the hell. I'm okay.
D Star, where did we
That's
hear
why
that
I
at? We
just
heard that
said,
like last year, didn't we?
Uh-huh. Yep.
baby, we gonna rewind to back to what I just said earlier in this, that church is in the heart, honey. You don't have to be in a building to serve. You don't have to be
Now,
in the building to serve. You don't.
Coco,
Like, I
Coco,
know.
Coco. There is two sides. It's the business side and the spiritual
Well,
side.
There's
hold
no
on, cause
business side. There is no business side in the Bible.
The church is a business.
The church is a
Big
business.
business.
Right.
There's a big difference between religion and uh, being in the church, I think.
big difference. Religion. There's
Religion and
like
spirituality, and that's, yeah, I don't get with the whole you have to make a certain amount to be a member of a church.
Oh, child. Creflo got 5 kids.
Ah,
his
yeah.
oldest son. His oldest son is sexy as hell. I can tell
He's
you
not the
that for
only
sure.
one with 5 kids. He ain't the only one. There's a lot of people out there with more than 5 kids, and they doing it. They ain't got a child. I hate to say it, but it just sounds like a pyramid scheme. Anytime I hear televangelists, I run, because child, those people just want your money,
Well, and
and
that's
those
the
are what
price.
I
That's
claim.
Coco.
That's what. Hold
Coco.
on, D
That's the
Star.
price you pay.
Hold on, D Star. Just a minute. Now, this is what I call a false prophet. That is what I see as a false prophet.
But that's the
What?
price you pay to go to a mega church.
Right. And then
Mm-hmm.
Child, I'm,
Coco, televangelist just means that they televise their sermons. It's not,
child.
Mm-hmm.
Every time
yeah.
I see something televised, they be trying to rebuke spirits and all kind of stuff, and people on there hopping and skipping and jumping and falling out and running around. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
That's what the
no.
media just calls them. So
It just seems like a get up. Like this. No, I never did. Never. Like Billy Graham, my grandmother loved Billy Graham, but I heard televangelist. No, ma'am.
girl,
I Billy
I
Graham. I just every time I watched that man, I saw the devil. I
girl,
hate to say it,
I
but I did.
cannot stand Joel Osteen. My mother loves him. I bought her a ticket to his I call it his show when he came to town. But I cannot stand it. It's just something about him. I don't trust him. But my mother loves him,
Mhm.
so
Baby, I
you
tell
know.
you, not me.
Mm-mm.
But that's along with the Paula Whites and the Joyce Myers and yeah,
Exactly.
It's a lot of them out
Exactly.
there. It's a ton of
yeah.
them out there. And you not sending me no healing water for $50. I'm not for $50. I'm not, no. No, thank
Right. Right. And
you. No.
actually, the dude you was just talking about, Jerry Falwell, he's the very first one. He's the founder of that whole mega church shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And shit, the black folks took it and ran with it.
Very.
Well, I ain't
I want to say it's
well,
more
I ain't gonna
black
lie.
mega churches than it is white ones.
Well,
Mhm.
it's a hustle. I ain't gonna knock
It,
the hustle.
you know, like I said, all motherfucking preachers either were pimps or want to be pimps.
I did not want to be no damn pimp. I wanted to be a
Mm.
stripper.
You run your
Oh,
mouth like one, so yeah.
Right. But then,
You 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 hella
Well,
slick at the lips, so yeah, you ain't too far away from it. So
I am not slick at tulips. I'm very direct.
Mm.
Well,
Tomato,
again,
tomato.
well, coming up in church, being a choir director, and then I was over the Stomp ministry, so
Oh, what
I seen it all.
ministry?
Stomp ministry.
What the hell is the stump ministry?
You know, when you step, like the
Like,
sororities and fraternities.
uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
like
we did that. Yeah, so it's
Oh,
like that, but in the form of ministry. And stomp, it
a
mean?
pre hold on, a pre-step.
The stomp, huh?
You said
Where
you
they
was
do
in
this.
like a pre-step.
I was one of the step leaders. So we teach step.
Come on now.
So
Right.
yeah.
Like you said,
So
Coco, it's like a form of praise dancer.
right. So the stomp was
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from.
soldiers testifying of the Messiah promises. That's what stomp was. So it was the stomp ministry.
Okay.
Now they couldn't do all the steps that the sororities and fraternities did because again, so we would
Right.
just kind of dumb it down and make it more church related.
And where
Church.
can I find it? Where can I find you doing this? Because I definitely want
Oh
to watch this.
yeah, we got rid of all those in the archives.
oh Lord.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Because
yeah.
no,
I was on my way right after you to go watch this, right, Coco?
child! I was going to be watching it while while I was on here.
Yeah.
I can't do that when I'm on here because I'm trying to comb out my mane, and it is long. Yeah.
Baby,
Oh my God. So
love to
yeah,
see.
and we actually performed at Creflo Dollar Church and at New Birth.
Mm.
Did you
So
want
yeah.
to be one of the boys?
Who? D just wanted to be D.
Daddy D will be
D.
one of the boys. Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
I know a lot of people who say it not that is true or untrue because I don't know. It wasn't my story with that one. But they say they would want to be one. Like a lot of gay people I know, they was like, if I ever had the opportunity, I wouldn't have said shit.
And I would have got paid too. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some money. I'm yelling and screaming, child.
Mm.
He put his pee in my boo boo.
Well, my ex's church, he had a gay preacher, and he was messing with a little boy, and the little boy messed up and brought the preacher's Cadillac to the club one Friday night,
Mm.
and half the congregation was there, and half the congregation was about to kill that little boy. Like what you ain't gonna do is front in our preacher's car.
My God,
Right.
Damn, Coco.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's
that
crazy.
is crazy. I could just imagine how that young man felt when he was being attacked.
Ah,
Right.
Like, why are you attacking me? He gave it to me.
But you don't drive it to the club.
Where
I'm
You
a
know
half the
driver.
better.
I
congregation
choose.
is.
I choose to drive it wherever I want to. He gave it to me.
Listen, the board says you drive it where they tell you to drive it. That's
Well,
why
the
we have
board
board
didn't.
members.
I don't think the board
Okay.
told him that because
First,
if the board would have told him
Coco,
not
you
to drive it,
Coco. First
Hold
of
on,
all,
wait
you
a
have
minute,
no
wait a
place
minute.
on the board. You have no
Hold
place
on,
on the
wait,
board, so you don't have nothing to say, or we will vote you out.
hold
We
on,
will
hold
vote
on,
you
hold
out.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Lord,
hold
you know
on,
what?
hold
I
on, and hold on, board, hold on, board, hold
I
on, board,
apologize, everybody.
hold on, board, the entire board, unless I get my motherfucking
I
Cadillac,
apologize.
unless I get my.
I apologize, everybody. My show just got hijacked by some
oh,
freaks. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Uh-oh.
But
uh-uh.
give me one moment. Let me get them to check. They trying to kick me
What
off
the
the
hell?
board. How can they
My
kick
God,
me
today.
off? How they
Right,
going to kick me
Coco.
He
off
said,
the
my
I ain't
God,
damn
voting you
board?
today.
off,
He said,
baby.
you done lost the board.
You can bring me back
Girl,
home.
Well, how
My
I get
vote
put
ain't
out?
for you,
I can
baby.
tell.
Wait a minute. Coco, how
See?
I get put out,
So
though?
what? So what y'all said about the
Coco, I ain't
board? See
said
how
not one
how the
word.
board make things happen? That's the board.
That's
The
the
board
board.
makes things happen, baby.
See how they shut your ass up real quick?
I said, hold on. The board.
That is definitely the board. That's how the board works.
Child,
Get put out.
I felt like I was in a scene from Lovecraft Country just now, baby. I talk about the board and all kind of stuff, child. I was like, ooh, okay. Board moves things. So I got that
And
blood.
then what was so cold that my ex, when I get home, I tell him what went on. He was like, "What? Are you
So you was at the
serious?"
club, Solo?
I was at the club.
Oh my
Mm.
goodness.
My ex, it was my ex's church. It was not my church. Okay. So he was like, "Really?" He got on the phone, girl, and got to calling folk. I was like, "Oh my God, what have I started?" Like,
And
go,
that's all it took. That's all it took.
It took
baby.
off
And
like wildfire.
baby, and the next Sunday, I made sure I was up going to church so I could go see the
Mm.
preacher's man, see what kind of look he had on his face, baby. He was looking real tight. You hear me?
And see,
Mm-hmm.
it's stuff like that that just makes me want to just wring nosy people's throats, honey, because that's what happened to me when I was dating this little trade piece, honey. And we decided to go sneak out to the little corner club together, child. And somebody he happened to know was there, even though we went into the country, child. We went deep into the country to some little hole in the wall, child.
Mm-mm.
And went back and told the damn baby mama. The girl called me and everything. Child, I had to tell it. I had to tell it. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Girl.
and yes.
My last piece of trade, I'm done with trade. When baby mamas roll up on you, that's when it's done.
Oh, when the
Yeah,
baby mamas roll up.
I
Child,
had
the
to call my
DM
female
roll up.
cousins. I had to call my female cousins before I smacked the shit out of her in this bar.
Child, I had my sister and her friends. Child, they was ready to whoop her ass.
Right.
They was like, all you gotta do is say go, bitch.
That's it. I
Mm.
told my cousin, I said, "Can you please come up here before I have to put my hands on a woman, please?" She said, "I'm on my way."
Child, they was already there. And my sister best friend, she could attest to this, honey. She was like, yes, he's been calling him. I've seen him, yes. He done came over to my house, yes.
Y'all over there with
I
y'all
said, child,
home
go
breaking
ahead.
ass.
I looked at Mister. I said, now you need to go ahead and tell her that you don't want her.
Ooh!
That girl tried to jump at me, baby. My sister grabbed that girl like the Hulk, honey, and smashed her ass to the ground.
Mm-mm.
I tell you, I ain't had to do nothing.
That's what I was hoping for, but that heifer, I messed up and told her, "Sit right here, girl. I got somebody for you. Wait right here. Stay here." And she got in her car
Child,
and left because she
you
knew.
knew she wasn't gonna wait. Child, you was gonna wait to get your ass whooped, would you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna
Right.
haul ass, bitch. I'm not waiting to see what the hell gonna happen. No. I don't want to see
Okay.
the mess. I don't want to see the mess on the wall. I don't have to see
Yeah.
it to know that it's there. It's gonna be
I love that,
Right.
Coco.
so bad.
I love it.
Right. Right. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Uh-uh. It
but
was
yeah,
more
they
embarrassing
broke
than
my little
anything
fight, honey.
now.
They came out there and maced the girls. That was
Mm.
the first time I ever got maced. Ooh, baby.
Mm.
Oh, how did that feel? That was in your eyes.
Child, I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know if I was crying or throwing up. I think I was doing
Oh,
both.
you
'Cause
probably did throw it because that shit can make you sick if you swallow it and it run down
bitch,
your face because you crying and it roll
I
down your
mean,
face
he
into your
maced the
mouth.
whole crowd. Security maced the whole crowd.
Eugene, you know where I've been maced at over there in front of the nine on Hennepin Avenue, baby.
Oh, mentioning mace. What happened?
And shit. Me and my friend was fighting 2 or 3 bitches in front of the club, and one of them pulled out a can of mace.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that sound like our story in the church parking lot.
no, not in the church parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now what happened? No, somebody got mixed in the church parking lot.
Yes. One of the dudes in the church whose wife go there was messing with one of our altos.
Oh my God! See, I tell you, it
Mm-mm.
go
That
down in the
thing got
church.
ugly. That thing got ugly in the parking lot.
I bet it did.
Did did church let out, or was this after church,
This
or
was right
before
after
church?
church. This
Oh,
was right after church.
Mm-mm.
child, everything go down at the church.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sex in the back, on the back pew, sex going on in the minister music office, sucking dick in the minister music office,
Mm-mm.
um,
My
over in the
God,
kitchen. I've seen it all.
my God, today have you participated in it all? Is what I want to know. That's the real.
Wasn't you the minister of music, D-Star?
I know
Right.
I was the choir director.
Oh, well,
That's how I got to know what was going on.
you can read between the lines, people.
No, when you go in to ask your minister of music what song you want to go over, and there's a soprano in there, and she's
Mm.
singing on the mic, and I don't mean the mic that's connected to a cord.
Okay.
So she wasn't practicing her solo. She was
Um,
she was getting
Okay.
some on.
it was a solo, all right, but it wasn't singing solo.
Okay.
It, so it had nothing to do with singing. Okay.
Okay.
Coco, it's still gonna
Yeah.
be freaky. It just ain't gonna be called Freaky Friday. That's all. It'll be fine. But anyway, look at my daddy
Oh, you
here.
talking about my?
Oh,
Oh, yes, girl. I am going to be. It's gonna, I'm gonna miss all of the toys and trinkets and things and stuff because I just had made a purchase of some really really cute lingerie I wanted to give you guys.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm sure Bridget will work, a few segments of Freaky Friday
It's
out.
okay. I'll make an
yeah.
outfit out of it, live in it, and talk about my sex store experience.
Eugene,
What you gonna do with your hair? Just put
wh-
it in a ponytail.
when
Get it go.
how
Just
when the last time you had your ends trimmed?
Is he on?
He on mute. When the last time you had your ends trimmed?
When is the last time I had some trim?
Your end trim, yeah.
I don't know. Like a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah, like a
Hey,
month ago.
Kimmy.
Hey,
But
Kimmy,
this is a lot of hair. Like I'm low key ready to cut it. But I said I
don't do
wasn't
it.
gonna cut it. I'm so ready to cut it. It's just because it gets hot, and when it gets hot, it gets so humid and it gets frizzy.
put it in the little ponytail, child.
Hey, Miss
That's
Brown.
only that's only half my hair. That's the bad part. I still got a whole nother side.
Hey, Kimmy.
Hey, Kimmy Brown. Is that Kimmy Brown?
Mm,
Yes.
yep, Kimmy
Mm-hmm.
Brown.
Hey, Kimmy, what's going on?
What's going on, Gert?
So yeah, these thought when I come to Florida, either you or my auntie Tavon, one of y'all, I want purple hair. Nobody will do
Mm,
it.
Mm.
Look,
You gonna do it,
hairdresser.
Star?
Mm-mm,
mm-mm,
D Star, you
mm-mm.
mm-mm. Nope.
You too damn old
why?
for purple hair.
The
It's
purple
not
hair?
like
Oh,
No.
it's not like purple
if
purple.
you
It's like a purple when
yeah.
the sun shines in it.
We can
Why
do
can't
that. We can do a semi. We can do a semi when the sun hit it get that purple cast. Yeah, we can make that happen.
That's all I want. It ain't like I want to walk around with like straight up purple hair. Like, come on, I'm 40 years old. if anybody ever repeats this. Some shit just slips. I'm 40. Bro, like, this is a lot of hair. I'm tired of combing it. Like, shit.
Yeah, you need to get your hair did.
You say what? Yet bad. Now you see why
Oh,
I wasn't
can
coming
y'all
to
hear
an
me?
understanding. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, Coco.
Okay.
What happened? You was
Was
talking
your
and we couldn't hear you.
No,
out
I
there in
had a
Pride?
phone call that did something that knocked out my volume and I couldn't hear you guys.
Mm.
Oh, we can
Was
hear
you
you.
out there in Pride, Daddy?
Hell no.
Oh,
Y'all
you
better
bet
have.
not had to have your ass out there because if you
I
had your ass out there at
COVID,
that damn pride, just
Okay.
unfollow me,
COVID fast.
baby.
Okay,
Baby
so y'all
COVID fast.
probably did not hear me go crazy on my Twitter because y'all not Twitterers, but like I really am
What?
highly pissed off that first of all, this was the 50th celebration of Black Pride. Let's
It was
start
it was
with
supposed to be. Let's put that in there.
no.
A
So it's the
celebration. It
50th.
was supposed to be the celebration, the 50th celebration.
It's the 50th celebration of Pride, right? So now, Pride, to my understanding, and when I say to my understanding, I know or I've met several board members, etc. Um, and one of my exes actually was on the board of Black Pride Atlanta. So the mission is to educate and inform, right?
So I hate to cut you
Hold
off.
on,
You said they was on the board. So why did
hold
Black
on, hold
Pride
on.
and White Pride look different?
Well, you have two key things of why Black Pride and White Pride look different. The videos that is surfacing with everybody fighting it everywhere they go in the parking lots and tearing these folks shit up and these people having to
Ooh,
replace their shit. Why the
baby,
hell? What?
I seen it. I seen
It's
like
No,
sponsors.
three
That's
so
the
far,
that's
you're
the
asking me
only
a question.
difference.
No, you're
and it's
asking me a question, and I'm going to answer your question.
go ahead,
It
baby.
takes it takes pride. Literally they operate off of a shoestring budget of maybe 15 or 20 or $50,000 that typically comes in the week of Pride if they choose to have it for Black Pride, right? White Pride has a fund and is something that has and is in the community on a continuum. The big difference in white pride and black pride is I'm not scared. First of all, I wasn't going to either one this year because of COVID-19. But number
Right.
two, I don't have to worry about my life or let me make sure that my husband is safe when I go be with my own people because my own people don't know how to act. They don't know how to control themselves and they act a fool. If I was a business person, right? Now, this is the other thing. We got black business people, we got white business people. If I had a foundation and my foundation was giving towards this cause, why am I going to give my stuff to a cause that is being torn down? It looks like
Mm-hmm.
you're tearing it. It looks like you're tearing it down. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to give my money to something that you are sitting there to tear down. That's one of the big differences. Is, but then again, hold on. Let's go back though, because Black Pride is one of the two biggest prides in the United States, right? So you have people that come from all over the world, which is my other problem with Pride organizers this year in the middle of a pandemic. You know that this Pride brings people from all over the world. There is no way that there should have been any outdoor events that if you know that your event causes people to come from all over the world and we have a state regulation that says there's no more than 50 people to gather in large groups or 10 in small groups. And then every video I saw, it was at least 100 or 150 people that didn't have masks on.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
Like North
so,
Carolina Pride was canceled.
So one of the big things is you got people who will have pride, but then they won't abide by the rules of pride. So because we know this pride is going to generate all this stuff, there should be no every club that allowed more than 50 people during this holiday that just passed for pride should be fined to the maximum penalty, because guess what, the health risk and the health rates are going to go up. The spike is going to go up in 2 weeks for COVID-19, and the
It
law
is.
and regulations stated that it should be no more than 50 people in a large gathering. So you should be no elbow to elbow. I shouldn't be able to I shouldn't have been able to have to get through a crowd of people. If I wanted to fight you, bitch, you should have been with me. I should have been able to reach a little bit. So it's a lot. And I'm just Black Pride, people come from all over the world and all over the state for Black Pride, and they come to Atlanta Pride and they act a ass, and it's a bad look. So it's not necessarily the people, and I'm not saying that it's not some of the blacks and gays that live in Georgia, but it's a lot of people that come from other states that come with the bullshit, and then Atlanta gets the bad rep for the bullshit that they do. That's number one. So black
I could
pride
definitely
to
see that happening.
black pride to people. So a big difference is how the response is. Though your response isn't the same as white pride as far as attendance goes, it supersedes it. But what pride stands for is building our community. We had to fight for the right to marry one another. Hell, we had to fight. We are sitting at tables now that before we had to serve that, we were the one cooking the meal the whole time. Now we get to sit there, but unfortunately, people like the people who came in town this weekend or live here that showed their whole assholes, literally and figuratively. They are the reason why funding is the way that it is, because I you can't market
Well,
Mhm.
my
I
opinion
know he
on
ain't lie about that.
why they're two different, why they're different is the sponsorship.
Right. That's what I
Regard,
was thinking, the sponsorship, because I've
it's the
seen,
sponsorship.
yeah,
You got these big corporations that
like
are
Pepsi and Coke.
exactly Budweiser and stuff like
Hmm.
that are sponsoring mainstream pride, and then when a city decides that they want to put together a black pride, the mainstream pride is not sharing those resources so they could go beg from those big time sponsors.
Right.
It's not a, I don't feel like I'm just saying my opinion is that it's not about them acting a fool and all of that, because if Eugene remembers in Minneapolis, every year at Mainstream Pride, there was always fights
Oh, we
at
just lost him.
Mainstream
He'll be
Pride.
back.
You know what I mean? So it's the sponsorship that makes them two different entities, and why one looks a different, like they look different. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I was thinking too. It's all about the sponsorships.
Right.
Um, because I've been to both and I've seen um the sponsors, and I haven't
Exactly.
seen many sponsors uh with the Black Pride. Now I've seen like sponsored by Pepsi, sponsored by Coke at the last Pride that I went to. It was ooh, some years ago, but Madonna performed at the White Pride,
Right, because they
and
got Madonna money.
I want to say Brandy performed at Black Pride, and I think they had Trina as well.
Right.
No, it was Jackie O. It was Jackie O and Brandy. That's who it was. So me saying Jackie O, if that's not hinting to how long ago this was.
I don't even know who Jackie O is, girl.
Oh, child. You have to pull up a little research on Miss Jackie O. She was fire back in the day. I love me some Jackie O. Nobody heard of Jackie O? Has anybody else heard of Jackie O?
Yes, I've heard of Jackie O.
Okay, because I think she's from Miami, the Florida area, somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
was about to.
that to me is the difference. It's not the behavior of the customers of prides, black or white, and that's what I really hate is when people try to put that on black prides. You know what I mean? That the reason it's not as big as mainstream pride is because we as black gay folks don't know how to act. No, ma'am. Please do not keep saying that because I lived in Minneapolis for 15 years and I went to Pride for probably every year of that. And I'd say at least out 7 or 8 of them prides, baby, it was turned out by white girls fighting.
Mm.
So yeah, and then later that night at the club, white girls fighting. You know what I mean? No. So I don't agree with that. It has to do with the sponsorship. Money, baby.
Yeah.
Money. Because actually, D-Star, do they still have a Black Pride in Detroit? Do you know?
It's not as big. They do, but it's not as big as it used to be.
Right, because I remember living when I first moved to Minneapolis back in like '99. I can remember that everybody was going up about Detroit's Black Pride. It was
Mm-hmm.
just really huge, and it was, you know what I mean. And they had did that on their own. They didn't have major sponsors. They had just did a lot of fundraising throughout the year. Throughout the year, they was just doing a lot of fundraising.
Disagree. I have to be politically correct because I am under a company, one of my
Oh,
companies.
sweet Jesus! Here we go.
But I disagree with you, and the reason I disagree with you is because and I'm only talking. I only can speak about Atlanta Black Pride.
Right, because Florida Pride is different from Atlanta Pride.
It is. It's totally different. And Splash is totally different from Florida Pride.
I cannot speak.
DC Pride.
Yeah, of any knowledge of any pride, and I only can speak about this because I dated somebody that became a board member of Black Pride. Their funding, right? Granted, he became a member a whole year before Pride happened, right? So they had a whole year in prepping for. They actually start to prep for Pride a year ahead of time, right? So in that, you have a lot of commitments. You have a lot of people that say they're going to fund, that don't fund. That organization is ran off of donations, right? One of the big, I don't know if it still is, but one of the biggest contributors to Black Pride is Coca-Cola, Gilead, and another big one, right? Those companies throw, like Gilead. Gilead throws one of the best informational sessions during Pride, but they give all this money to Pride, and then you have a room full of educators, but you don't have anybody that's coming to actually get the information that they're putting their money out to get in the community. If I'm giving you $50,000 to put on something, I'm putting money into your community, but your community isn't showing up to get the information, then because this is one of the big differences in a Black Pride in Atlanta and a white Pride in Atlanta is the information sessions. They go to the information sessions that are held to get the information for themselves, their community, their health, all that. White Pride does that. We only care about the lube. Half of us don't care about the rubbers. We care about the lube. We care about the party. We care about the drink. And we care about the fashions when we come to Atlanta Pride. That's what they do when they come. Dude, I know people literally who skip paying their rent, as dumb as it sounds, and I did say that, to come to Atlanta Pride and say, I'll get a date when I get home. So, or I'll get some dates while I'm there. So I'll make sure I pay my rent later. But they'll spend their rent money on. Now, I don't know how much they make. God, I don't be in they big. But some people do that. Like, they come here to make money. They say they make a good 3, 4, 5,000 while they here, and all they do is they. I mean, these are the things that are associated, and I say all of those things to say this, Solo. All of these things associated with our Black pride. Not saying that Minnesota, which is predominantly white, and big difference in a Minnesota pride and a Georgia pride is Minnesota got money. Georgia don't. The people that are on the board of Minnesota Pride probably 9 times out of 10 ain't really shortstopping on funding. A lot of the people on Black Pride are that are on the board are putting their own money into it because they want to see it happen because they believe in it. And then once those people see what prides become because of social media, all the fighting, all the fucking, they become upset because it's like they're giving their time, their energy. They're not sleeping during Pride. Like literally, even though they have a hotel room,
You ain't lie.
these people are up 24/7, making sure going from here to there, to here to here, here to there. And then the next thing you see is it's a fight during Black Pride, advertised everywhere. And if you're a board member, now you got to put out that fire, but you still got all this other stuff going on. And you coming out your pocket because funding ain't like it is for everybody else. Those are the main reasons that Atlanta Black Pride is different than Atlanta White Pride, because the way that the funding is set up, the way that the circles work in Georgia, and I did say the way the circles work in Georgia. That's just how it goes. Now,
I'm just surprised that Keisha let that go down in
what choice did she have? If you paid attention to the governor of Georgia, who hopped his ass in his little success. Oh yeah, we can talk about him too, because he hopped his ass and went to, I think, almost every city to have a press conference to tell them during the weekend on Friday with his wife, do social distancing, keep your groups to under 50 people. Guess what city that man did not come to and have that same announcement that he had everywhere else? He didn't come to Atlanta and say that.
Well, I will say here in Florida is different because, again, Disney sponsors and of course, CoKoD and 2 other companies sponsor the Pride here. And that's, again, I don't like to call it White Pride because they open it to all Pride because everybody's there. Now, what I do like is the spinoff of Big Boy Pride, which he hosts. This is his 10th year anniversary this year.
And I haven't been to one yet.
And the year before last, we were the host hotel, so everybody from Big Boy Pride booked at our hotel, and I got the itinerary, everything. And one thing I say about him, that is very structured and organized, and he makes the fun because it costs, you have to pay to get into these events, and he do advanced tickets.
I mean, so they do the same thing. They do the same thing here. It's just the way that
Eugene, that's what I'm saying. That's the difference. They don't behave like that here in Florida. And that's what attract people to come to that event. And that's like for me, because like I said, for the things I've seen, because I've never been to a Atlanta or Georgia Pride, but the things I've seen on social media and all the fights, nothing draws me to go there because, hello, us who are in our 40s, we ain't trying to be a part of nothing like that.
Yeah, I'm shooting first, asking questions later. You came too close.
Pride should be a fun event. That's what it was designed for.
It should be a
It,
celebration.
but
That
hold
too. Yeah.
on. Let's even go further than that. This year alone, with us and our community, we got T.S. Madison, who's pretty much giving a platform to a lot of people who wasn't nobody before. Hell, wasn't nobody, but I met y'all through that medium, right? So you got people
Mm-hmm.
like that who've been down that road, that are in their 40s, that are saying, hey y'all, I've been there, I had to fight, I did all the fighting, but at some point, even Madison, as much as Madison is radical, she's like, at some point, we gotta change. If
Mm-hmm.
we sit here still fighting about justice for Breonna Taylor, George
Amen.
Floyd, Jacob Black,
Hey, name them, because the
the
list goes
trans
on and
women
on.
that
It's
get
so
killed
sad.
every day, why the fuck come spend money in a new
Right.
outfit, worry about where you're gonna sleep when you get home because you just took all your money, and then run the risk of police brutality because you're gay, and then if nobody gay stands up for you or with you during Black Pride because you were dumb enough to take your ass out there and act a damn fool, you feel
But
like the community then turned on you.
but you
Like
see, let me take it a little
I'm
further.
pissed.
Let's take it a little further. You come to Atlanta, get your ass whooped to go home because you done spent your rent money, and then you got to go home with your ass being whooped and you getting evicted and your car
And
getting
and
repoed.
and you might have coronavirus.
Right.
And he ain't gonna put up
Do
and
not
he ain't
leave
gonna
that out
put up
because
a
that's what
whole
I'm talking. That's the whole reason of talking about this, bitch. It was too much going on. Period. At
Mm-hmm.
Pride for it to be a pandemic going on is my point.
Yep. Yep.
First of all, the board member, like I'm upset with the board members this year because I did see where with some stuff they had virtual, they did what Essence did. Essence said, okay, we can't do in person, so we'll give you virtual. My thing with Pride is this. If it's about promoting and educating and giving out information, y'all could have did a whole virtual shit because it's a whole virtual platform that Essence used that Madison and Benden taught y'all hoes, and we could have had a
Mm-hmm.
virtual Pride and had none but black people, black talent, and people could have been at home doing their shit and wouldn't have had to travel. So the whole Atlanta Pride this year, like the board members fucked up, just as fucked up as the governor. I can't blame Keisha because Keisha didn't have no say. Because as soon as Keisha said this year, this holiday weekend, I'm shutting it down. Governor Kemp ass would have got on there and been like, she doesn't have the authority to do that. I'm the governor. I'm going to open it back up. Just make your choice and your decision. But all the other citizens stay 6 feet apart. Don't be in congregations of more than 50 people. But you black people that are gay, that we don't want out there, you go out there in Atlanta and you just party the weekend out in the middle of a pandemic. I'm not even going to come over there. That's bullshit.
Hmm.
That just goes to me saying once again, our Pride here in North Carolina was canceled, and I think that was a good decision. Like it would
Exactly.
have been too many
Right.
outdoor events going on. Like
But
that makes any
then my
sense.
thing is this: who do we hold accountable? Do we hold the governor accountable for not shutting the city down when we get the spike, when we get the spike in numbers? Because our mayor has asked and said that she was shutting the city down and you reopened it. Do we hold the Atlanta Black Pride, the Atlanta Gay Pride Committee? Do we hold them accountable for not having virtual information sessions versus having club events? Do we hold the clubs accountable for having gatherings of more than 50 people and allowing more than 50 people to be in their establishments? Or do we hold the people who were dumb enough to bring their dumb asses to Atlanta in the middle of a pandemic?
That's who you hold responsible is the people that came out
I
there
go
and
with
celebrated.
all the above.
How about
I
I
go
that?
was
with all
definitely.
the above.
I was about to say D. All of the above. Yes, I'll take that answer too for 2000, Alex.
Because in 2 weeks, you know Atlanta is finna be spiked like Florida was. when their numbers come out due to this holiday weekend.
Right.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Myrtle Beach might have one too, because from what I heard, the beach was packed. Um, it might still be. People might be getting ready to leave now, but yeah.
Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate on the flip side of this pandemic, right? I'm gonna play devil's advocate because there are a lot of people in our community who are positive. I thank God I'm not one of them, but it ain't because I couldn't be, because I was a great hoe. But I was an excellent hoe, honey. Excellent. But my thing is this, like, okay, so we have HIV, right? In our community, we went from AIDS to HIV, and it was a life sentence, and that virus or that thing is supposed to be one of the biggest dark shadows over our community, but it's manageable by pill. But people all our life, well, my life, when I was younger, made HIV AIDS to be like a death sentence. It's something you never get rid of, right? People who are already going through that, of course, are at higher risk. But if they've lived through that type of stigma, or I don't know what the word is I'm using.
Well, um, they're not at higher risk if they're actually taking their medication. So if they are undetected, they are at a higher risk. They wouldn't be considered higher risk.
So my question would be like, why, if for those that was for those that are positive, right? Why be positive and risk your, like, something has to be psychologically not there, because if, and then you got half of us that don't get tested and half of us that don't care to get tested because we don't want to know the truth. So let's put all those pieces together in there and say, for those that do know that they are positive, that decided to make the journey to Pride, what would cause you to risk your health? Like, I'm really curious. Like, I'm gonna risk my health for I'm live. I'm
Well,
gonna risk
I'm gonna say that to everybody. Why would you risk not just the people in the community that are positive, but even the ones that are negative? Why risk catching COVID? Why?
Well,
I think
it might be the mindset of, okay, well, if I'm gonna die, why not die happy?
I do.
And
I
and that's
honestly
the thing
think so.
about
I
that
think that's
whole,
one of the
yeah.
mindsets.
That's what I
I'm
think,
not
D
even going
Star.
to get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to get into that because they had a whole thing here with COVID parties, and kids were
I know you
gathering
lying.
at this one spot to see
I
who could
know
catch
you
it
lying.
first if they're going to catch it.
I know
Yeah,
you lying. I know
no,
you lying, Coco.
I'm not
Well,
at all.
that's just like when HIV AIDS came out. They used to always have what they call bug parties.
I
It was
remember those, Coco. I
Mm.
remember Coco.
it's actually a they're called bug chasers.
But
People
Mm.
that
Solo,
Bug chasers.
I'm in that age group, Solo, that went to, okay, so Solo is like maybe 7 years older than me, 8, something like that. So you got the age group right before me, that those were kind of the last ends of those that started taking AZT, like the 60-year-olds were on the end of taking AZT that turned them into having a good hair. And that was something that I always wondered about, like how they get good hair. Their hair was mixed, AZT changed their texture in their hair. Anyway, my age group, right after that, they became big because you could get Social Security
right,
disability if you
right.
had HIV AIDS. So my lazy ass generation did not want to go to work and decided they wanted to throw parties and lay on their back to get Social Security. And it worked for almost.
But what they didn't know is that if your viral load was over 250, you wasn't getting no money. And if your viral load is
Mm-hmm.
under 250, that means you have full blown AIDS, baby.
Hmm.
Yes, that's what the part they didn't know was they figured, oh, if I go out here and get HIV and be on my medication, I can get me a little change. Oh no, 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 queen, no queen, no queen. You need to have full blown AIDS to get some cash.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass.
Now, don't get me wrong. Somebody that is diagnosed with full blown AIDS, they can eventually bring their numbers back up. But you're taking that risk of your numbers going down and them never coming back up, no
But
matter
think
what
about how
medication
long.
you're on.
But think about Solo. Like honestly, you work in healthcare. From the time a person, but then let's talk about this part too, Solo, because this was something I found out as I grew older that there were different strands. So if you contracted from HIV from a carrier that took a certain type of medication, then more than likely you would end up having to take that same medication versus somebody that was on just a cocktail that you contracted from that was a carrier. Did you ever hear about that, or was that ever something that came into your knowledge?
Yeah, you do. You have different strands of it, and then the strands become immune to the medication.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you contract HIV and the person you contracted it from, their strand, they're taking, let's say, Truvada, but by the time you realize you have HIV, your strand that you got from that person that
Has
Truvada's
more.
working on, it's even
Mm-hmm.
stronger now. So now Truvada's not working.
Mm. Okay, so that's how that. I wanted to know how that worked, like, because I've heard it, but you work in healthcare, so I trust your expertise.
And I keep telling y'all, all I do is push paper, okay?
But you're so knowledgeable.
Yes, he's very informative because he has the knowledge and the
But
wisdom.
yeah, these kids really don't care. And I still say it's just us as Americans. We feel like we the shit, so we can do what the hell we want to. Because you got, let's say Canada, their outbreak of corona is under control.
Hell, Australia, Canada, Italy, every
Let's not
every
even talk about like it's
every country that shut down for 21 days is now seeing low numbers. America never fully shut down.
Because of our hubris. We figure like we can do what the hell we want to, and then you got these 50,
Mm-hmm.
you got these states that want to do what they want to do versus the president with his dumb ass just declare a state of emergency where all the states in the United States shut the hell down. But they
But
don't want to do that because then
hold
you got
on.
to talk about then you're when you do that, then that's when the economy comes into play.
But exactly, because if he does that, there are two countries right now that did do that, and the countries that did that gave every single one of their citizens a monthly stipend of, I think it's either $1,400 or $1,700, right? So in order for that to really happen, that means that if he calls a state of emergency, right, that all the banks are going to have to shut down. The stock market's going to have to shut down, which he's a very big player in. That means that the utility companies and all this shit really are going to have to go to bare minimum
Right,
staff.
exactly. The economy. That's the economy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
the economy.
well, they said that the economy is doing so good that they have, if I'm not mistaken, 300 million just sitting waiting to be issued out from what I've heard.
Okay,
And
so
he's
these
just
numbers
waiting for the go.
these
And then
numbers
there.
don't add up for me, Coco. These why the numbers don't add up for me, right? When we get that 9-digit social security number as well, when you as citizens get a social security number, the, the United States Treasury is given $2 billion in a trust for your health and well-being. At last count, it was 330 million Americans that had a social security number. We're not talking about the illegal immigrants, right? Now, on my calculations, 330 million times 2 billion each, right? Y'all had more than enough of a surplus for every way y'all done had, and it still should be some left in there. You taking out a $2 trillion loan, and it's only 330 Americans. You could have gave all us $1 million apiece, and we would have been straight. And you still would have had $1.7 trillion left to infiltrate and steal from everybody else, which is what y'all do.
Well, I think they're trying to push the numbers up. Last I checked on the
They're using the
stimulus relief
wrong,
bill because they did
they're
like a
using the
skinny
wrong
version of the
mathematical
bill,
equation.
which only dealt with unemployment, um, housing,
The
and
problem,
some
Coco,
other things,
is
like two more things.
the
But yeah,
problem is people are so smart in those positions that they're dumb. They're using the wrong mathematical equations. The dumbasses are using division, and division isn't required. All they're required to do is subtract. I got this many people, I got this much money. If I divide 2 trillion into 330 million, I get about $1,500 a piece. If I subtract a million from 330 million, I still got 1.7 trillion and a surplus that everybody in my country is taking care of. They're using the wrong mathematical equation, in my opinion.
Well, look who they boss is.
honey, I'm just waiting. Like everybody, everywhere else is getting stimulus money. We're like, what's going on?
Always goes on in America when it comes to money, Coco? The love of money, not
Mm-hmm.
it's not money, because the scriptures say money is solveth all things, but the love of money is the root of all evil.
The love of money, correct?
Because you assholes won't sit down there and say, you know what? I could give every American $1 million, and you know what? Those people that are having health issues that can't afford that, if I give them $1 million, guess what? The rest of their lifetime, at least I know their medicine is taken care of. I did that, right?
Right.
You would
Like
rather find a way to give to a already rich country in your community because you're so slick that you're using division to try to find out how to infiltrate this because you're greedy. You still had a surplus. $2 trillion is 330 million Americans. To be exact, if you had did this way, you would have still had $1.73 trillion to do all that scheming and shit that y'all do in government. And guess what? You probably could have got all of America's vote because all of America said, that nigga gave me $1 million. I'm voting for you. He could have showed in the vote. Let's be real. They worried about him getting back in the office because that nigga had to give everybody $1 million out of the stimulus. I guarantee if he had did it that way, most people would have re-elected him without a problem.
well,
Not
baby,
me.
they just need to get their math together because there's too many people out here losing their homes that's up for eviction. It's just too much of that going on. Like the problem they had there recently in Texas. It was like they had like 270 plus evictions to do in that day, and I was like,
That's
it was so
finna happen.
sad. But I'm
That's
glad
finna
that they
happen.
do now have like they are getting money now for that, and they had stopped evictions. They put a halt on evictions again, so that's good.
Yeah, I want to say
That-
most of those Coco. I want to say most of them were able to move back in
Hmm.
because they like the Hispanic dude. I want to say they somebody raised a few thousand
They
dollars
got
for him or something.
yeah,
But the
that
same
I saw
shit
that.
finna happen in Atlanta because the bill that was passed was effective until August the 27th. So as of August 27th, like the community I live in, like you could have made payment arrangements, but if you're by August 31st, if your rent was not fully paid up to date, they on September 1st were filing eviction papers. And that's because that law only covered that much.
Hmm.
So Georgia's gonna be next on the list. Then after it's Georgia, I think New York probably will hit that list too. What you
New York already didn't hit that list. New
what you
York got all
post?
kind of apartments for rent now.
What did you text?
They've been putting them people out.
Ben, I can only imagine.
It's the first payment you got was July 25th.
Right. They but yeah, they our we got the stupidest president ever. So ugh, never mind. I don't even feel like
I mean,
he's so
we're
stupid.
not even gonna get into him.
Right.
But on to better things. On a brighter note, I will be tuning in for the Golden Girls. I'm gonna have to
So
go and sign up. That's what I've been trying to do.
so where is
But no
this
one.
supposed to be happening at, Coco?
Now it's on. Let me give you the correct information. Let me go back to my faithful assistant.
And so is it really true that Tracy Ellis Ross is the one that's revamping this?
It's with. Oh, okay. So let me see. CBS News did something on it 55 minutes ago. Hold on. So it will. Hold on. Oh, this phone is loading up so crazy, baby. All right, so Tracy Ellis Ross will take on the role of Rose Nyland, originally played by Betty White. Sanaya Lathan will play Blanche Devereaux. Regina King will play Dorothy Zbornak, and Alfred Woodard will be playing her mother, Sophia Petrillo.
Oh
And
yeah.
you see, it says they
I'm here
also
for
have
all
something
of
on
it.
Tracy Ellis Ross's. Um, if I'm not
Excuse me.
mistaken, this is her Twitter page. Either her Twitter, no, this is her YouTube, her Instagram page. It says, "Join us in the Zoom where it happens, Tuesday, September 8th at 8. No, hold on.
Solo, I just sent it
Tuesday,
to you on
September 8th
IG.
at 6 p.m. Yeah, I was about to say I could try to put it in the
Yeah, I sent it.
chat for everybody because I will
You
be
said
tuning in for that.
you say you're gonna do what, do?
I already sent it to you on IG.
Okay.
Don't know
I'm
how we're
here
gonna get
for it,
into
but
this.
I'm not. I don't know how I feel about it being on Zoom, but I'm still gonna
Me
be here
too.
for it. I'm still gonna be here for it though, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it.
I'm going to be checking it out,
Yeah, because all the
seeing what's going
actresses that
on.
you named, I'm here for them. So
I'm here for every last one of them.
yes, ma'am.
I don't think I like Alfred Woodard as Sophia personally. Like I don't see her as Sophia. I see Tracy Ellis Ross more as a Sophia character.
Mm-mm. Alfred Woodard is the
Uh-uh.
oldest of them, So I definitely
She's
see
the
her playing that
oldest.
part,
See,
and she's like, she's a really good actress. This
Right.
woman can really turn out any part. So I
Right.
can't wait to see her in that part because Sophia was a key.
exactly.
For real though, what's her name? Estelle Getty, I think her name was. She was
Was
actually
the youngest.
younger. She was the youngest cast member.
Yeah. No, that's why. Like, I love Alfred Witter. She doesn't really give me the comedy that Sophia. Like, Sophia is quick and witty.
What? Baby,
I I
you
don't
need to
get
do
that
your
from.
Googles on her,
I
baby.
hold on. I've watched like a lot of Alfred Witter stuff, seen awards, seen a husband, children, all that. Like, I'm a real Alfred Witter fan. But in this particular series, I would want to change. I wouldn't want to change the cast members. I would prefer to see Tracy as Sophia and Alfred as what's Tracy character?
She would be playing Dorothy Spornak
Yeah,
character.
I would like to see that switched personally.
Mm-mm. I think they got it all right. They got it just right. They got it just right. I just wish that it
I'm
was
gonna
Well,
going to be
watch
on
it.
TV, that they could actually film it in a studio. That's what I just wish.
and it's well, you don't
I'll
know
be.
because it is an event that was sponsorship with Zoom, so
I got
Hey,
you
another
you
never
know what
know.
would
question.
be
And then the
really
first
dope though,
episode is
Coco?
spotlighted on
You,
supporting Color of Change, so that's what I'm really here for. So it's going to be more
it would be really dope
episodes.
if they could film it on the set of Golden Girls in their house in Miami. That would be so dope to me.
Oh my God, that
That
would
would
be
be so dope to
everything.
me.
In the original house.
Yes, that
If
would
they
be
could
Oh
use,
everything.
yes, yes, yes,
yes, if
yes.
they could use the original house, that would be so dope.
Has anybody heard anything else about Noah's Ark after they teased us like that?
Well, he definitely did tease us because
I am so here for. I'm waiting. Like, okay, can we get some, please? Just like a little something more,
please,
please.
pretty please.
I can't hear y'all. Let me leave and come out. Go out and come back in.
Uh oh,
He
something
could
is
get.
happening.
He said he couldn't hear. First daughter then got quiet. She start cooking yet? If she started cooking, then she having company.
The child's making a dinner for that man
Uh-huh.
to
I
invite him over for another spoonful of that malt vodka.
look, Coco. The next time I ask my daughter what she cooks, she gonna run down the little Red Divine menu from Waiting to Exhale. Oh, just a little ham, bread,
Honey.
cornbread.
I definitely see that happening. Cause she will what's her what is it? What is it? One fresh?
Fresh one. But the food that she be cooking look good though. I be like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
D
if I'm
Star,
with all that.
what gets rid of dandruff?
You just have nothing gets rid of dandruff.
So you just
Mm.
nothing gets rid.
You can minimize it, but you can't get rid of it.
Oh, okay.
Really?
That was a little
Seriously?
Hmm.
nugget.
So, like apple cider vinegar, this one Indian lady told me to use apple cider vinegar and Indian tree oil or something. Yeah, Indian tree oil.
Hmm.
Well, so dandruff is going to continually come. Like you're never going to be
Yeah,
able to get rid of it.
not get rid of it. You can minimize it, but you won't be able to get rid of it.
So what's a good over the counter solution for that?
You can use moisturizer. What kind of moisturizer you use, Eugene? Oh yeah, that's
Two.
good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. That ain't all I use. I use that, and I use where my good oil at? Somebody be in here.
CoKoD, stay tuned, because I'm getting ready to do a video on that, on
Oh,
On
dry
that?
scalp and dandruff, on dry scalp and dandruff.
You want to use
okay.
my head? You want to use my head for the example?
Okay. So make sure you wear your mask.
No, so here you go right here. This is what else I use.
What's that, African Pride?
Mm-hmm. So I do a hot oil treatment. Like typically I'll wash it with a dandruff shampoo. Then after I wash it with dandruff shampoo, since it's so thick, I'll put the Cantu avocado shampoo. And then I'll put the conditioner, and then I use the Cantu leave-in conditioner. And then about 2 days later, I'll do a hot oil treatment with the African Pride. But I have hold on, I'm gonna see if I could show you an actual real patch of dandruff in my head. And sorry, viewers at home, but it's like I don't understand with the conditioners and the oil. How the hell I keep getting dandruff?
But dandruff is not a bad thing, because what you have right now is called growing dandruff, because you have a lot of hair.
But it's not attractive. I can't wear black without showing white.
I know.
Go on a good hot date, you feeling like some
But it
people
can be minimized, so don't
Yeah, it can't be
upset
minimized.
yourself.
No, but it's like patches of it. That's what I'm trying to find. Like right here, right? Okay, I feel it.
To my feeling.
No, it comes in like clumps. So
He got cradle cap, D.
That's what I was about to say. That's what babies get, isn't it?
He went to the crown of his
Right.
head. He got cradle cap.
So you still fresh and tender.
I'm trying to like show it where it pops up, but anyway, hold on.
How often do you shampoo your hair?
I try to do it like every week now. I used to do it every day because I was just like over the dandruff. Like it was that bad and I was over it. So I used to wash it every day. But now
Ain't that
that
the issue, D?
no, now because now for the last I had my hair braided for 2 weeks. So I just took it down. So I washed it once while it was up. Trying to feel for it. I watched it once while it was up in braids, and then today was that day that it was like so much damn. All right, so
Couldn't that be the issue? Is that he washing it too often?
Well, the everyday, yes, that was too. Yeah, he was drying out his scalp.
Yeah, stripping it from its natural oils.
Yes. Okay, now here's the next question, Eugene. What you tie your hair? What was you tying your hair up with?
So I tie my hair up with a silk bonnet or a which I'm finna put on my head in a couple of seconds because it's everywhere. The these things right here for like when you got dreads to hold them back. Okay. These are the most comfortable things to go on your head when your head looks a mess and you have a lot of hair.
You have a satin or silk pillowcase as well?
Satin sheet slide. No.
Child, right. That's why I don't like. No, you don't need all this silk sheet and stuff on it.
I need some
I didn't.
friction, honey. I don't want
I
to
didn't.
slide.
Child,
I
you
need,
ever tried getting oil or lube out of a silk sheet, honey?
Listen,
Child, it's not a pretty sight.
from the professional side, you need a satin or silk pillowcase that keeps the oil in your hair and help prevent your scalp to dry out. That's why I asked the question. If you have a problem with the silk, use the satin.
That's why my mother got one of her pillows on her bed right now got a satin pillowcase on it.
Hmm.
Just one though. She just and it's like a random it'd be mixed back, but she got her a satin pillow. Okay, that explains it. Because it always wondered why.
that
Hmm.
one.
Well, child, I need to go get me one too, honey.
Hmm.
I'm definitely gonna go get me one because I don't want to cut my hair. Like I'm liking the grow. I'm liking the gray hair. I'm not where Solo is yet because I would not be on the phone with y'all right now if
Who?
it was like Solo. Y'all know that. But
What?
Sholo is
Look
I'm
like
clean
telling y'all,
shaven,
when
honey.
I
You
get
will
that
not
gray
come for
beard
my
like
solo.
Solo, when I
Solo
get
is
that gray
smooth
beard
like
like
baby's
Solo,
bottom.
You supposed
you
to be
say
proud
what?
of your
look at the camera, bitch. I am clean
right,
shaven.
Oh my God!
right.
What did
He
you
is
just
clean
say?
like baby's bottom, bitch. Don't try
Gray
Get
me.
wear,
into it.
gray
Get
wear,
into
gray
it, bitch.
wear.
Gray wear,
Where is
bitch.
it?
Where?
Where? Where?
Wear.
You see a gray shirt, maybe, honey, but you don't. Gray hair, nowhere.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Right.
Solo,
Eugene.
Solo is going for the gusto, baby.
Damn!
Skin,
Damn! Damn!
skin glowing. Ugh, look like he got on highlighter.
Solo just got him
That
some not too long
that skin
ago.
looks good, baby.
That glow looked wonderful. He had him a little summer trim. Or is
It
that your
grows
school
better.
one? Or is that your
I'm just
school
really,
one, Solo?
I'm just really OCD about like the hygiene of facial hair and body hair, period. But facial hair for real, it's like I don't. To me, in my head, I don't think it gets clean after so long. I don't care how
Really?
much. Yeah, just it's just my hang up. It's just my hang up. Like, but I shave
He's like,
off
ugh, it's
every
gross.
every.
Let me
Yeah, it's
just.
gross. Let me take it off. It'll come back. It'll be back.
Yeah, I get to a point where
I gotta
it
go
gets to
find
where I'm
me
like, oh,
a
it's
damn
gross.
cut.
What,
Solo,
what's
what?
gross? What's gross?
Hair, facial hair. Like if I get too much of it, I'm like, ugh, I have to cut this back.
Solo, I want you to know it is because of you and cutting your damn beard hair off. I gotta find me another damn YouTube credit.
Oh, you be okay, baby, in about 2 weeks.
Hmm.
You be all
Yeah.
right in about 2 weeks, baby.
Tell me
It'll
And,
be nice
he's
and
still
trim and
daddy.
gray again, okay?
and
Solo is
to
still
the
daddy.
and to the end, I might as well go high. Come here, Billy Porter. No.
Uh, uh,
I
Billy
breezy.
like.
Porter is looking fabulous, honey.
Did y'all see his vote kind of little promo message thing?
In the gray suit.
Yeah, I look. That's what I. That suit was nasty.
Mhm.
Wow.
Tell you, baby.
I have a lot of fluff fucking hair, man.
Is Bridget okay? I ain't heard Bridget in a minute.
You know
I
Hmm.
she.
am here.
I
I'm
think Bridget
watching.
is
I'm watching.
cooking.
My daughter is
I'm not.
in the
Look,
kitchen.
I'm watching Big Brother. I'm watching Big Brother and talking to y'all at the same damn time.
So what's going on with Big
Oh,
Brother? Because I haven't been watching the new season. I don't even know who's on it.
And which Big
Oh
Brother? The
man,
one that you just
it's gonna
met
be
in
too
your
much to
business?
tell you, girl. And look, and
Oh,
I'm waiting to hear a man about a dog. I'm just kidding.
You so funny.
oh, we already knew that. We already
I'm
came to
over
that
here.
conclusion.
Well, you was trying to figure out what she was cooking for the man.
Oh, I ain't
Eugene.
cooking nothing
Child.
for him. I'm not cooking nothing for him.
Eugene.
What?
I already got my food
Ho,
cooked.
ho,
It's a grill. I grilled the chicken last night. I'm gonna make me a grilled chicken wrap in a minute with
Mm.
oh,
lettuce,
nice.
That sounds delicious.
Wrap it up in like the spinach, wrap in a spinach wrap.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm.
my chicken that I made yesterday on the grill when I was downstairs at the pool was
Oh, you just had to throw that
jerk
in, huh?
chicken.
That you was at the pool.
Yeah, because that was
You
they
just had
big ass
that
grill that did
gorgeous,
that.
that gorgeous pool that she got. She just had to throw that up.
Yes,
So
honey.
at the pool.
When I was at the pool, honey. So I'm gonna have a jerk chicken wrap.
Mm.
I ain't making that motherfucker nothing now. Wait a minute now. He don't pay no bills now. Now I showed you a little of my little
I ain't
southern
gonna lie to
hospitality.
you, though. If the man is worth it, I'm gonna tell you from experience. This how I married your daddy. This how you came about. He went in that kitchen in New Orleans and he said, "It's this seasoning called what the hell is this seasoning in New Orleans called?
What is
Slap
that,
your
It's
D?
mama.
called
Tony Satcheries. Slap your mama.
Coco,
I was about to say told us yes.
Coco, put me on the screen for a minute.
Hold on. We put you up there. Go for it.
Oh, put him on the screen, Coco.
All right, wild hair growth and get vitamin E. Take the vitamin E pill and open it and put the drops and mix it in with this and apply this to your scalp, and that should minimize that that dandruff issue.
But it'll make your hair grow though,
Or if you
right?
I'm
got dry
outside.
scalp,
I'm outside.
yes, it helps
I'm
your hair grow as
outside.
well. Hmm.
I told you I'm outside. I don't need everybody to know my business right now. Shit.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Is
That
it
you
a miracle? Is it a miracle grow, D Star? Will it help my bald head ass?
Yes, it's good for bald heads as well.
It ain't gonna get that receiving line back, am I?
Well, I don't know about all that. I mean, if
Okay.
it's
You know.
receding, it's receding.
Well, I'm
You
But
talking
know
it,
about
what?
the
that's
I'm
just
talking
growth.
about,
oil.
talking about once it's gone, it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone.
No, honestly, you know what I heard for real from the health food perspective that helps your
Hmm.
hair grow. I don't know why, but they say the apple cider vinegar. So what you do is you get one of them shower caps. You do an apple cider vinegar treatment for like 15 minutes, and supposedly the apple cider vinegar, your hair follicles are clogged, which stops them from growing. So the apple cider vinegar opens them up to allow the hair to grow. And then you're supposed to do it's tea tree oil. That's what it's called. A tea
Yeah, tea
tree
tree
oil
oil. Hmm.
stimulates growth as well. But to get the follicles that are blocked from the hair growing, apparently apple cider vinegar has some type of natural effect on it. Now I don't know what else you could take besides
I
natural stuff. Cause
I
Well, I
I
heard
know I like to take it for a dietary reason.
apple cider vinegar.
I heard like my hair
With the mother.
follicles are dead. I heard that they were dead. Are they
I
dead?
don't know.
So
This
they would need to
this
do a transplant.
this
Right.
Indian lady told me.
But I do got a little
My
peach fuzz
cousin,
though. I got a little peach fuzz.
my cousin, didn't believe me, and my cousin tried it, and he had a bald spot, and his little fuzz started to grow. He got excited. He didn't keep doing it though. The one thing I
And then
don't need,
again, that's not gonna work if it's hereditary though.
the one thing I don't need though
Right.
Hmm.
is more hair. Do you see? And my hair is like literally in a ponytail right now.
What you mean you don't need more hair?
My
That's
hair is
why
in
you
a
got hair
pony.
on,
My
right?
hair right now.
But that's why you got hair on your head. It's gonna grow
I like it. That's the
unless.
only place I have hair.
Mm.
I love her car. Like the crazy, that's the only place I like. Like I hate hair anywhere but there. I don't like hair to my arms. Like I hate hair, but my hair, my head.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh wow. Child. We done talked about a little bit of everything. It's been going on what, 2 hours now?
Child, I ain't
And
talked
we
to
got
y'all in 2 weeks. And y'all got 2 shows.
Child,
Cause
we
y'all
on
told
right
me to
three
stay out
hours, child.
three. We
y'all
got
told me to
three
stay
shows
out the
back.
chat. Y'all told me to stay out the chats. So I can't be in the chats under silent X. So I'ma occupy my time. I'm a view, but I ain't gonna check since y'all say I'll be in the comments too much.
Let's not get too heavy.
I
Before
doubt
this
if
thing
he I
start to
doubt if
move, baby.
I doubt if it's gonna be real heavy anyway, because he don't feel that good as it is. So he's probably
Oh
gonna
no.
What's
hit
wrong with my
quick.
baby?
You know,
What you
during
did,
the what
Eugene? What you did?
told him that I wanted. No, see, don't ask me no. We live. We not.
Right, right.
What you
Watch
do
your
to my
mouth.
baby?
I forgot we went on
No,
my channel.
no, we're
Right,
not under IMJ Eugene. We are under one of my companies, or my
right.
mother's company. No, but he during the season changes, like when it goes from summer to winter, winter to fall, all that, he
Hmm.
always deals with his allergies, and it's just like a whole lot of changes in the weather. It affects
Yeah,
him like
same here.
really bad.
He has
Like
seasonal
Same here.
allergies.
Hmm.
it's
Every
not just
time the
seasonal
season
allergies.
I
change, when the season changes, his allergies change.
It's not just that his bronchitis gets to acting up. He's
Right.
on his breathing treatment. Like he's already been on his breathing treatment today. So it's just like it just depends. Like now, the crazy thing is New Orleans. We didn't go through this many of like the health changes in New Orleans, so the climates actually do have. Yes, Lord, you better come downstairs and be cute, sir. Um, we don't have all of those.
Well, that's
Jehoshaphat.
what happens when that's what happens a lot to people when they move from other places to Georgia because Georgia has all that stuff,
Hmm.
all those different
Mm.
trees and pines and this and that and
That
And
could
then
be
don't
some
forget,
parts of
and,
it.
and daughter, don't forget about.
oh well, I ain't say all all
We
of
so
that.
funny. I get
Look
that.
at my hand. I can't
Retards.
just do. I can't do the regular tambourine. You got to do all of this up in Georgia.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know,
Man,
I know.
Coco went 3 hours.
3 hours. We're about to wrap it up right now in a few minutes because I'm about
I,
to jump in here in the kitchen and try to
What you about
do.
to make, CoKoD?
bitch,
You
that's what
gonna
we
have to
need to be
check.
tuned into. That's what
Exactly.
we
You're gonna
want
have
to
to
see.
check that out. I'm gonna do a posting of that. So that will be
What are you
right after
making?
this.
What are you
I'm
making?
doing steak and potatoes.
Oh
Oh.
yes, I'm
Steak
for
and
it.
potatoes. It's gonna be
That,
fully loaded
that's almost
potatoes.
my favorite meal. All you have to do is add some asparagus, some sauteed asparagus with portobello mushrooms. That
No,
is my favorite meal.
I think I'm going to do some broccoli and like a garlic butter.
Oh.
So I think that's gonna work out really nice. But thanks to everybody who came on. I definitely appreciate everybody that came on one by one. You can tell us where you're located. Go go.
Hi, you can
I'll
find
call
me
y'all
at
back.
Go Get Bridget on Instagram and on my YouTube channel, and Go Gadget Bridget on Twitter and on Periscope. Bye.
All right, y'all make sure y'all check go at on her channel. Check her out. D Star, you wanna let everybody know where they can find you? Our official trade.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right. You can catch me on all social media platforms at official D Star or D Star Hairstylist. You can always also catch me here on the YT every Wednesday for Wine Dine Wednesday at 9 p.m. and on Sundays for Sunday Fun Day with friends at 11:10 a.m. All right. Love you. Don't forget to live, laugh, and love. And it's just nice to be nice.
It's just nice to be nice. I love that. He
Right.
always gets me when he say that. Solo,
Mhm.
you next,
Mhm.
baby.
Solo Culture on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook.
Yes, and he's gonna
Thank you
tell
for
you,
having me.
remember to vote. He's gonna say, vote, vote, vote.
Vote. If you want to live, vote.
Oh, thank you all for coming. I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in and showing me your support. But you know, I'm here. I'm your girl CoKoD, and I always have the tea on what's hot, what's not, and everything in between the sheets, baby. So just always remember you're beautiful, you're smart, and you can do anything. Honey, all we need is love. Ciao.